been waking up famous.
Yeah, know me, I'm dangerous.
Casual boxing talk.
What's good? What's good? We live, man. 1 2 1 2. What your sound like?
What's good? I'm good. How I sound?
Sound clear, man. I don't hear no echoes or nothing, bro. I
Good.
think we good. I think we lit. We up in here, man. And you know, man. So I'm up all night, man. I don't know how long you riding with me, but I'm up all night, and that's the thing for the night, man. We up all night, man. You know, and everybody talking about Tank, Tank on everybody, man. You feel me? And it's kind of like, you know, what do you think the legacy Gervonta Tank Davis looking like, man? If he had a Jake Paul fight, if he goes through with this Jake Paul fight, what does it do for his legacy? And what is his legacy looking like right now to this day? I can't hear you, fam. I can't hear you, fam. You went blank. You got muted. Unmute yourself. Salute to Charlie. Charlie saying Tank ain't no Hall of Famer. I'll tell you that much. I'm gonna call Cap on that. I'm gonna say right now. In fact, I'm gonna let y'all finish. Y'all tell me what y'all think Tank is, his legacy right now. Cause you know.
Hey Slim, you called it.
Yeah. I mean, we know that, man. I ain't gonna
No. That's important. That is very important, man, because this was time stamped, man. Because now you see, you talked about this. You saw Tank saw these money grabs that they was getting with Turkey. He like, yo, man, he felt left out, man. He's like, yo, man, do I do this rematch with Lamont or do I go grab a bag, man?
He was never going to rematch with Lamont, bro. No time soon. And that's what it is. Salute the boxing with 2-4. It make him a megastar, but he lose a small amount of his hardcore fans. I boxing with 2-4. I think the hardcore fans gonna rock with him. I think the hardcore fans gonna rock with him. Unless you mean the Tank Maniacs as opposed to, so you said, all right, so he'll gain cash, but he'll lose hardcore boxing fans. All right. I made it make sense in my own mind, boxing with 2-4. I say that. So yeah, I called it, bro. We discussed it earlier today on an earlier show today. And I mean, yeah, I called it. The writing was clear as day, and I could tell y'all what y'all see, and that relates to his legacy as far as I'm concerned, right? Because it's two key events, right? 2 key years, 2023 and 2024, right? What happened in 2023? He went solo.
What happened in 23?
He went solo, or he thought he was solo, right? He left Mayweather Promotions. His contract was up, or so he thought. Then he had the Ryan Garcia fight. You feel me? And like the Ryan Garcia fight was that should have been him going straight to the stars, right? That because what happened also in 2023, Tank went to jail and he came home, right? And one determining factor in that, he was no longer rocking with Mayweather Promotions, right? And then he came home. He had the Frank Martin fight, feel me? And right there tells me, okay, that's a warm-up fight. But during the Frank Martin press conference, he made it clear. PBC told him that we got a bigger deal for you, Floyd Mayweather. I mean, what did Tank say? You remember? Hey, whatever you got.
No, I do that because I hear that sound. So I mute myself.
Is it echo?
Yeah, I hear the echo coming from you sometimes.
Oh, damn. Yeah, all right. Then, bro. I don't hear it on this end. I hear
for real?
Loud and clear. Yeah, I don't hear it on this end. But if you're hearing the echo, that's what's up. But during that time, man, what you think happened? What you think happened? Yo, Tyrese, what you talking about? That's 3 hots in the cot lifestyle. Got Tank. He taking the bag. Yep. That 3 hots in the cot, that jail life got him to where he was taking the bag, right? Okay, so I feel y'all on that. I feel because he felt like, all right, I'm about to lose it all. And also he came home and they told him he was gonna get the bag. They did. PB told him we got a bigger deal, Amazon Prime lined up for you, and you're gonna get more money than Floyd Mayweather. That was all a lie, bro. But when they told him that, when he believed it, he said, okay, let's get it. Tank said, let's get it. He was named name. Everybody that thought duck, he wanted smoke, right? He said he had a list. He had 7 names. He went down a list of this joint, man. And he was adamant. Like, we're going to get it. But also what he was doing, particularly in that Najee interview, right? He was trash talking Floyd. Said Floyd was shooting a lot of subliminals, which he was. He's saying like Floyd jealous. Floyd don't want nobody to be better than him. Like he finally felt he made it over Floyd for some reason, right? But what he failed to realize is this, man. You're talking to Floyd Mayweather, you're talking to Al Haymon. And when you're talking to Al Haymon, you're talking to Floyd Mayweather. Now that sounds different now that we look at this situation now, right? Because he may have really thought he was talking to Al Haymon and was talking to Floyd Mayweather. You feel what I'm saying?
You think this though a shot at Turkey? Because remember we started hearing the rumors early on about Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul, and then all of a sudden it was a pivot. You started hearing Andre Ward calling out Anthony Joshua. You think, man, this was a chance, an opportunity? Throw a little something at Turkey, man, putting this together with Jake Paul and Tank, because we already know this in Atlanta. This joint gonna sell out immediately. It's going to sell out. I don't care if it is an exhibition, Slim. He's going to sell it out. People gonna come out in Atlanta to come see this.
I mean, okay, so I'm looking at it like this, right? It's not as much a shot at Turkey as it also is as like a count, because basically they were coming out of Tank. So my point is, right, how do you go from the Ryan Garcia fight to a huge Amazon deal that's more money than Mayweather got, right, to not being able to get a fight? And I was saying it was Turkey early on, but it's obvious, in my opinion, Floyd had a lot to do with that. I think all that shit talking was an indicator. I think he's not just fighting Turkey, he's fighting Floyd Mayweather Jr., in my opinion. I think for 2 years, his career was sabotaged, like real talk. And I think he's doing what he got to do right now, because you cannot, nobody has made it make sense to me yet, right? Like nobody. How do you go from the Ryan Garcia fight to fighting Frank Martin and Lamont Roach? Like, it doesn't make sense. There's so many fights that could have been put on the table, right? And had to be sabotaged from within, in my opinion. Like, stacked on the stuff that was happening with Turkey. You feel me? So is this a shot at Turkey? Maybe. But it's more so like, I got to get the bag because they bullshitting. And apparently him and Jake Paul already were discussing this, right? And then Turkey tries to come in and fuck that up. Turkey offered him the Anthony Joshua fight. This tells me Jake Paul's not stupid, right? Because Turkey not only, he's so arrogant. Turkey's an arrogant dude, I could tell. He was on the boxing voice laughing about it, right? He's saying, I want to give him Joshua and then just get him out of boxing, right? Jake Paul is not a stupid man. He's not, bro.
Nah, Slim. This is a great move, in my opinion, man. I mean, is it unfortunate for Lamont? Yes. But this was something. Roach is a
non-factor.
I'm just saying for my youngin, man. Hey, man. After you had said what you said, and I started seeing different stuff, I said, man, he should have went to New York. He should have went. Try to establish, because the reason I say that is because he could have tried to establish something early on with Shakur. Now Shakur is probably looking at the TO option. I don't know how close they are, if it's close at all. But if it comes to them two, he said, man, he trying to see if he can set up something with T.O., but if not, then I'll come and holler at you. So you the second option.
That's not what
Shakur what he said?
Nah, Shakur said he won the Roach fight. That's
right
what Shakur
now.
Said.
He said he won that over the T. Okay, so I'm wrong on that.
Fight, yeah, Shakur went that Roach
so I'm wrong.
Fight, yeah.
I'm wrong on that.
Mean, yeah, because and I keep it real, T.O. is a way more dangerous fight than Roach. It was a way more dangerous fight than Roach. You say what you want about T.O., but that boy box, right? He's more athletic than Roach, right? He's quicker than Roach. He has better footwork than Roach. Teofimo Lopez is a harder fight than Lamont Roach. So if you Shakur Stevenson, you line your ducks in a row. You're gonna get the dude that everybody think beat Tank, and then you go to a TO fight. Right? And that's looking out for Lamont. He also said Lamont's his friend, right? So the only friend he won't fight is the guy he knows that can beat him.
See, he know Lamont because Lamont's been in camp with him.
Yeah, but he knows he could beat Lamont, right? He know he can't beat Keyshawn Davis, so he'll fight Lamont Roach, right? So it's a win. It's a win for both of those dudes. It's gonna be good for boxing. It's gonna keep us entertained while Tank does his thing. And what I'm saying right now, Jake Paul fight is great for Tank's legacy, in my opinion, right? I have a lot of people that disagree with me, right? But look at it right. Like I say, look at it from Tank's perspective. If you look from Tank's perspective, it's a no-brainer, right? You can't. PBC is working against you at this point, in my opinion, allegedly, right? Somebody on the inside who is not Al Haymon is sabotaging his career for the past 2 years. I'm gonna stand on that, right? And I know if I see it, Tank see it, Calvin Ford see it, right? Kenny Ellis see it, right? They all see it, right? It's somebody. It's an inside job, Tank right now at the PBC, in my opinion. Then you got Floyd, who don't want you to get the biggest fight biggest in-house fight in PBC. Floyd don't want you to get the Manny fight. I mean, you got to go back to Jake Paul.
Hold up. So who won? Remember we talked about this, didn't we? Said this. We said they're gonna battle for Manny Pacquiao. We're gonna see who gonna get him. Who won? Floyd won, man. He getting that Manny for Rolly.
Floyd's been winning over Tank this entire career, bro.
Facts.
Floyd
Facts.
kept
That's why Tank had to pivot. He had to pivot, go back to that Jake Paul fight, man.
Yeah,
wasn't getting
Jake
that in-house people, huh?
Yeah, Jake Paul is a smart man for like not taking the Joshua fight.
Of course.
No, I'm quite sure. Yeah. So Joshua fight ends Jake Paul. It ends his whole ride, bro. And that's a fact, right? But now look at the reason I'm saying this is good for Tank's legacy, right? I'm not even going to talk about the casual fans he's going to gain, right? He's fighting a much bigger man. I don't care if it's an exhibition. So the fact that he's fighting a 200-pounder, to me, adds to his legacy. If you have you have a dude who bullied the weight bullies, right? He cleaned out 35 of weight bullies to the point where it's only legit 35s in there that are his real fights. There are no more weight bullies at 35. Tank cleared that out, right? And so now we're looking at he get it right because of what I suspect is Floyd and Turkey, right? But now Jake Paul, it's an exhibition, yes. But what type of exhibition? You got a dude who's 5'5", 135 pounds, fighting a dude 6'4", 200 pounds. I don't care what you say. That is fight people see. And now this right here is where very important. This is key. As
long as you got Netflix, it's free. That joint gonna have all eyes on that fight. It's free.
Yeah, he's gonna gain a huge casual fan base. But how does he do the fight, right? So now, if Tank is stupid enough to let Jake Paul put a no knockout clause in there, and if he's dumb enough, right, to let Jake Paul put in stipulations where he can't use his uppercut or something like that, right? And if he's retarded enough to actually let Jake Paul win the fight, right, that's on him. Because what Tank is looking at right now is greatness for this generation, right? If Tank goes in there, he don't even got to knock him out. If he puts Jake Paul on his ass, right, Tank Davis is a megastar. If Tank Davis goes in that fight and puts Jake Paul on the seat of his pants, right, on that canvas, Tank Davis is a megastar, bro.
Hey, Slim, I like the move. Let me tell you why I like the move. You do this move, first of all, that's a big collaboration between you and Jake Paul's fan base, right? Then after that, after you done with boxing, Slim, you already put the video out about him in the WWE. His brother is involved with the WWE. Easy transition over them and get another bag, man. See, people looking at Tank like he care about legacy and all that. He don't care about none of that, Slim. He want the bag. He saw what his compadres, his what you call it? his people's his generation getting all this money without him. He like, man, they ain't fighting nobody getting 5 and 10 and $20 million. Where's my 5, 10 and 20 million? Man, let me go get this Jake Paul fight. Hey, Lamont, my bad, Slim. I holler at you 2026. That's what he doing.
All right, so I'm looking at it, man. I'm telling you, bro. Tank Davis is sitting right now. This is the best move for him possibly, right? Because I'm gonna stand on it. If he puts Jake Paul on his ass, right? He put a dude that's 6'4", 200 pounds on his ass, right? And this is the casual fan generation. He's a mega star, bro.
It's going
every
viral.
Fight is a big fight.
It's
Every
go
fight
viral.
is a big fight after that. After that, every fight is a big fight, right? The only way Tank fucks up, if he's stupid enough, right, to let Jake Paul win that fight, then I'm gonna have no respect for Tank, bro. Like right now, this right here, Tank, I mean, I don't care who respects him or not, right? But if Tank lets this dude like coast on him and do what he did to Mike Tyson, if Tank goes out like that, not only is he a sucker, he's an idiot, right? What he's looking at right now is one of those moments. Right now, he puts Jake Paul on his ass. For this generation, I ain't talking about the OG generation, where like you earned it in the ring against Warriors, right? For this generation, he will become this generation's Floyd Mayweather Jr.
And let
And
me
that's a
ask you,
fact,
man.
bro.
Hey, real talk, man. People can't be mad at Tank about this, right? Especially after going through legal stuff, man. You got to pay your lawyers and all type of shit, man. Of course, man. You trying to get the bag at this point in time, man. I ain't got time for little bags. I need big bags. Jake Paul is a big bag.
And what's been happening, like I said, obviously somebody in the PBC allegedly is keeping him from these bags. Because how is everybody else in the PBC allowed to go out there and rock with Turkey, right? But Tank thinks he's talking to Al Heyman. Bro, you're not talking to Al Heyman, bro. You're talking to Floyd Mayweather, bro.
Hey, man.
Floyd's
Mario Barrios getting all types of layups, man.
And so is Rolly Romero.
And so is Rolly Romero. And so is Rolly.
Yeah, so the type of thing I'm talking about. So we're talking about the guy who kept Tank out of legacy fights, right? But gives everybody else legacy fights, right? And then they also letting David Benavidez go out there and do his thing, right? But Tank, man, boy might be slow for real, bro. He thinks you're not doing business with Al Heyman, bro. Floyd Mayweather is playing you, bro. He's laughing at you the whole time. I'm talking like on some quick call type shit. Hello, this is Al Heyman. Tank, just stay loyal to me, right? I'll give you more money than Floyd Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? And then he hang up the phone and he's laughing. Floyd,
shit, Slim. Oh shit, Slim. You wildin'. You wildin'.
That type shit. That's what I'm telling you. That type shit. He thinks he's not talking to Al, bro. He's never met. He probably only talked to a person he thought was Al on the telephone.
All the fighters talk about they be talking to Al. Slim, they ain't never met him, but nothing. I'll be laughing like shit. Like, you talk to Al? Damn, bet.
Okay. Now I'm gonna go back to my point, right? My original point. What I said in the beginning, when Floyd Mayweather said, when you're talking to Al Heyman, you're talking to Floyd Mayweather. And when you're talking to Floyd Mayweather, you're talking to Al Heyman. I'm telling y'all some real shit, bro. I'm telling y'all some real shit. But right now, Tank, if you go in there and put Jake Paul on his ass, you beat Floyd Mayweather. You beat Floyd Mayweather and you beat Turkey Al-Sheikh, right? And then, right, you do what the Ghost Rider of boxing said. Now you fuck with Logan Paul. Now you got both Paul brothers. The Paul brothers don't give a fuck about Floyd Mayweather, fam, right? They don't give a fuck about Al Heyman. They don't give a fuck about Turkey Al-Sheikh.
They doing their own thing. They do their own thing.
They're from the YouTube generation. They built their own platform, right? They don't need any of these guys, right? So the thing is, Floyd, you can play your games, right? You signed young after you bought him a Jeep Rubicon. You know what I'm saying? And you made a lot of money with him. You kept him out of legacy fights. He left Mayweather Promotions. You fucked up his career allegedly, supposedly, in my opinion, right? And you trying to, and not only that, Floyd gets fighters to try to help them beat Tank Mayweather. I mean, I said Tank. You see, that's what's going to be though. It's going to be Tank Mayweather if he puts Jake Paul on his ass. But he gets with fighters, right, and tries to help them beat Tank Davis. Floyd is an op. He's an op, bro. Floyd is against Tank. He wants Tank to lose. He wants Tank to retire broke. Right? He don't like the dude, man. And it goes back to the daughter thing. It goes back to his daughter, bro. He didn't like him from that point. Facts. From that point, he never liked him. He already didn't respect him as a boxer, right? So, but with the daughter situation, Floyd had animosity on this man for years, bro. For years, pretending to be his promoter. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm telling you, Floyd is a smart man. So y'all can say he can't read or whatever. Floyd is a genius, right? He's the Bobby Fischer of boxing. He's a brilliant businessman. I don't care what y'all say. You talking about independence? Look what Floyd did independently as a fighter, bro.
And let me ask you,
right? What's up?
Now, when it comes to that situation, right, with taking Jake Paul, do you feel that they will have a better viewership and numbers than the Terrence Crawford Canelo?
Yes. They're going to do bigger, and this is why Tank, right? So if you looked at the Lamont Roach fight, Jake Paul, in my opinion, right, it looked like Jake Paul was setting him up to win. Like Jake Paul's been teaching him how to beat Turkey and Floyd. I really believe MVP been talking to Tank. Like, man, this Lord of the Owl shit gonna hurt you, bro. It's gonna hurt you. Matter of fact, don't even interview with boxing media no more. Just interview with guys like us, social media influencers. Remember that? Remember Tank had a media session for only social media? Who you think influenced that? Jake Paul, my guy. MVP, my guy. Right? So I believe the Paul brothers, and that's why I came with the wrestling take. My personal opinion, I didn't say it then. I was only speculating. I was putting it out. I did say he might fuck around and go to wrestling, right? Because he obviously don't want Shakur. And why doesn't he want Shakur? Because when he came home from jail, they lied to him, man. Like, people want to run with all these narratives, but not looking at all the facts, right? Tank wanted that smoke, right? They said you about to get a bag, and they lied to him, man, right? And then the dude who he left his promotion company, it's been giving subliminals the whole time. Like he told Najee, Floyd out here giving mad subliminals, right? And then Floyd, the ultimate subliminal, right? You're talking to Al Haymon, you're talking to Floyd Mayweather.
What I'm saying?
You're talking to Floyd Mayweather. Yes. What?
Hold up. You talking about so you saying Floyd punk Tank man saying he gonna get 250 million from Amazon.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Hyped his head up. It was a setup the whole time, bro.
Oh my God, Slim.
You Tank realizing this shit.
Hey man, but it sound right though. It do sound right. If you really think about it, think about this, because it wasn't the real deal, yo. You think Floyd saying this shit?
It was all bullshit. It was all bullshit.
Oh God.
Yo,
why would you do that to a young kid, man? First you give me the same lawyers, then you gonna lie to me about my Amazon deal, allegedly.
Yo, and do you know where you learn how to do fuck shit like that? Hollywood. Floyd rolls with, I'm telling you, as a guy who worked in Hollywood, you meet all types of individuals from all walks of life, but you also meet the smartest people in their field when you work in Hollywood, bro. And that's a fact, right? And why is that? Because Hollywood will allow you to live better than the average person if you that's what you feel you want to do, right? But they also want your soul. Real talk. And Tank didn't fit in with that crowd. I could tell he didn't fit in with that crowd. But how do I know? I don't fit in with that crowd. That's a fact, bro. That Hollywood crowd is something you got to fit into. It's a lot of gatekeepers. Tank don't fit in with them people, right? But there are people, con men, scammers, gangsters, politicians, business leaders. They're all in Hollywood, bro. And the best of their field, because Hollywood is a playground, right? It's a playground for the rich and the elite. It totally is, bro. And like Floyd had Tank rolling with this, and I guarantee you, there's some guys in Hollywood who like professional con men, and they fucking scam Tank, bro. There was never they used him to get some money out of Amazon, right? Knowing that deal was never going to pay him more than Floyd. What has it done? It's kept him out of big fights, bro. He's not talking to Al, bro. But why? Because when you're talking to Al Haymon, you're talking to Floyd Mayweather, literally, right? And when you're talking to Floyd Mayweather, you're talking to Al Haymon. It's just what it is, bro. And that's a fact, bro. And people are not ready to understand it. The same way when I said the wrestling take, right? People don't understand where I'm coming from until it happens. And that's why I'm the ghostwriter of boxing, fam, because I can see the shit like that, bro. So it's totally possible.
Hey, Slim,
never talking about
you batting 1,000 right now, man. You sure you ain't on them? You ain't on the steroids over there? well, you batting 1,000 over there, man. You getting all these predictions right so far, man.
I'm telling you, so don't be surprised if he hollers at Logan Paul next, because Paul brothers, right? And I've met Jake Paul, right? Talk to the man. I worked on one of his things at YouTube, right? So I know he's smart, and the people around him are smart.
Okay, let's talk about this, because not only did Coach Calvin throw you an alley-oop, but we at the time when he threw the alley-oop, when you showed the proof of that, right, on Instagram,
he knew I was right. He knew I was right.
We was just off on the fighter. We was thinking, well, it probably was fight for Manny, but Floyd won. Remember, we said that, right? They was battling for the Manny fight. So
we thought Turkey had taken Jake Paul off the table, and we thought Turkey had taken Jake Paul off the table. Jake Paul is not a stupid man, though, right? So that's the ultimate chess move. They got back at this fight gets back at Floyd Mayweather and Turkey Al-Sheikh.
But I want to give you props again, because go to Ryan Garcia on Instagram. He said, man, this is some WWE. So he said he might as well fight Logan Paul. Well, goddamn, Slim, you said he just threw you another. Ain't you got to pick with him? Ain't you got to pick with Ryan? Don't you know him or met him?
I mean, I don't know the nigga like that.
I don't know. I mean, not know him, but I'm saying you met him, man.
I know his peoples. Like I know the peoples he rock with out here in LA, right? I let him at the taco stand in my hood, right? We chopped up. I want to beg off when the Haney fight. He's like, yeah, man, we came up on that, right? And real dude. He's not racist, because the people I know him from, they all black. I'm talking about have cookouts type black and play, you know what I'm saying? Play like cutie pie. like that type of black, right? And cookouts type shit, right? Yeah.
Sound like some OG type shit right there.
I mean, these are real niggas, right? So they fuck with Ryan Garcia, and he fuck with them, right? And so Ryan Garcia got hood passes all through LA, and you believe it or not, right? So all I'm telling you is this, right? It's all a game. Tank almost fell for the trap. I believe the Paul brothers pulled him to the side and gave him the play, right? And I strongly suspect that when he said, I'm only interviewing with social media influencers. I truly believe the Pauls can put him onto that, right? And that's when I said, oh, this nigga gonna go to wrestling, bro, because they playing games with him. There's no
okay, let's talk about that. That's 100%, man, because when it came to the Lamont and Tank, most of the media went to the influencers, like you said. Matter of fact, remember Lamont father hit me up, man, because he's like, man, he said, you coming over? I said, coming over to what? Ain't nobody tell me, because they gave everything to the influencers. I went in there, I seen them with like the foodies, the foodie people, the everyday, whatever you call them, influence people. I don't know, man, but you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, what you talking about? Social media influencer crowd.
So people who cover the sport of boxing every day was not getting the media joints, nothing but influencers. And remember, Tank wasn't doing nothing but interviews with the influencers and the two homies from Baltimore.
So what is that?
The two youngest he put on from Baltimore, because one of the youngest he got mad at because he came over to Lamont.
All right, now check
I was like, damn, Slim, he got mad at the youngest.
All right, so let me ask you this then. What does that do? Right, that broadens his the eyes on him. People who would never see boxing now know who he is. People who don't give a damn about boxing. The type of fans Floyd Mayweather got. Right? And I'm telling you straight up right now. So Tank, don't let the Paul brothers suck you into a sucker move, right? And let you like get beat up or let Jake Paul win. You got to put him on his ass. That's what's going to take you to superstardom. You have to put Jake Paul on his ass. And now let's talk boxing. The way you do that right now, you attack that body. You attack the body like a wolverine, like a honey badger. Your fighting style, right? You go in there like a savage, attack that solar plexus, right? Right there in the diamond, right there in the diamond where the bottom of the chest meets the stomach, right there.
I have a question though. Time out. This is not a real fight. This is an exhibition, right? What size gloves are they wearing? 16 is like in sparring. 18, man. What they wear? I don't think people care, man. It's Tank Davis.
Nobody cares.
It's Tank.
Nobody cares. All he has to do is drop Jake Paul one time. He's a megastar from that point on. You just got to drop him once. You don't got to knock him out because people are going to say, well, 200 pounds. If you drop him once, you're a megastar.
So when it comes to exhibitions, right? It ain't you can't bet on that, right? I wouldn't even bet on that shit.
Yeah, I think you can bet on that.
Why would you bet on the exhibition?
Vegas, you could bet on anything, right? So we're talking about, right? So if we're looking at the setup, so we're looking at the play, right? So play is take Tank away from boxing and make him a megastar, but you got to do it for this generation. It's similar to what we were saying from the top, like we were saying the last shit, the Floyd Mayweather playbook, the pretty boy Floyd to money made playbook, right? The Paul brothers would love to work with Tank, especially if they get a piece of the action. So just think about it, right? Tank's done with boxing. He pushed Jake Paul on his ass. Then he talk shit to Logan Paul. He's in the WWE. He's wearing the mask, right? He's tearing it off. He's doing back flips off the turnbuckle, right? Now he's got even a bigger fan base. Now he's a true superstar. Now it's really fuck boxing at this point. If I go back to boxing, I would be the consummate A-side, no matter who I fight. He beat Floyd Mayweather in Turkey like that. You muted, bro. I didn't.
Oh, my bad. No. You gotta come back because people expect you to come back to get back with Lamont. I don't care what nobody. I don't care what you say. Nobody. You gotta get that get back.
That's all you, man. That's all you, bro. That's only you. I'm telling you.
Am I the only one that feel like that?
Yeah.
I'm asking the chat, man. For real talk. Am I the only one that feel like that? That at some point in time he ain't got to try to get a get back with Lamont.
I'm gonna tell you straight up, man. I think Lamont carried this whole situation with no class. Right? It showed his ignorance, right? He didn't understand what was happening, and played him back. If he would have been a real homie, he could have came through this shining. Now he's not gonna lose. He's still gonna win because he's a boxer. He's gonna fight Shakur. He's not gonna get hurt. He's gonna big fights and big paydays throughout the rest of his career, right? But Tank set him up. Tank set him up to be great, or set him to be in a better position than he was. Facts, bro. And like the fact that he didn't appreciate that tells me a lot about that nigga. I don't respect that, bro. I don't respect the way he handled you. I don't respect the way he treated you, bro.
I'm in totally disagreement, man. I'm like with the Tank situation. I think it's two youngins that just used to going back and forth with each other, man. Remember, these are fighters, man. So of course he gonna go at the Baltimore youngin at him, man, a little bit, man. That's like your cousin. You going at your cousin, man. Like how we did summertime when we play play our peoples, man. We're gonna talk a little shit, man. It is what it is, man.
I mean, that's your take. I'm gonna respect your take because everybody's entitled to their opinion. I just totally disagree with it, man.
Man, I'm right on that, man. You know how we used to be in the summertime at the family reunions, man.
Time out. I don't know you're right, my nigga. I don't know you're right. I'm telling you what I've seen, right? I'm telling you from my perspective, right? From my perspective,
I'm trying to get you to agree with me. Right.
From what I'm seeing, right, is a nigga who not used to being in the spotlight, right? Cracking up. And how do you make a dude crack up who not used to being in their position? You go silent on them and let them hang themselves, right? And that's what Tank did. Lamont proved every day he's a fake homie.
Man, that's every a lie. Day. Man, that's a lie.
In my opinion, from my perspective,
was he not giving them trying to help him out during that time, man? I've been hearing shit, man. Goddamn, get it together, Slim. Get it together. Come on, young. Come on, Mo. You remember when he was saying that?
Nah, man. I can't give him props for how he handled himself after the fight. He handled himself weak after the fight. Like real talk, man.
Man, no, he didn't, man. No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. He's a
You
non-factor.
wilding down, Slim.
He's a
Hold
non-factor.
up.
He's a non-factor, bro.
Look,
He's a
my nigga.
non-factor right now.
Okay, he got to draw the tank. Of course, man. I'm going to go on every part. I'm going to maximize my however long I got in this spotlight, right? I'm going on everything. But the mistake was, man, again, I would have tried to establish something now. Back then, I said back then, I was like, shit, man. After you said what you said, I thought about it. I agreed with you. I was like, damn, he should have made that move to New York to go holler at Turkey when they had them fights up there back in Times Square.
But see, even then, you were late, right? So if it was really listening to me on this shit, right, they'd already be in a good position. I should be advising these people, man. But I'm gonna want to cut. Y'all gonna have to pay me, right? So I should really be advising you. But everybody think they know everything, and that's the story of my life. Everybody think they know more than me until they see me shine. They're like, damn, man. Damn, how you do that shit, right? And then they think if I did it, they could do it, right? If they would have just been riding with me from day one, we would have did it together. And like I'm telling you straight up, but you're gonna have to compensate me, right? Whoever Lamont Roach you got advising him is horrible.
Think about this. This is perfect for Tank, man. Like you said with the low, you establishing the relationship with the Pauls, right? Because you know Floyd probably don't fuck with him. So this is your get back at Floyd. You would really establish your relationship with him. WWE got the big contract now with ESPN. Now you can go over there and go get your face on ESPN. Man, hell yeah, I'm with that.
And let's check it. Rolling with the Pauls, right? The Pauls are not controlled by any outside factors. They have their own base, their own platform. They got their own thing, their own network. Yeah, you can't manipulate the Pauls into nothing. If the Pauls are fucking with Tank, I think you stay fucking with them. Because I'm gonna tell you something, Tank. You're not talking to Al Haymon, bro. You're talking to Floyd Mayweather. Like Floyd told y'all niggas. Y'all can't say he didn't tell you. He told y'all, all y'all niggas who think y'all talking to Al Haymon, you're talking to Floyd Mayweather, right?
Hey man,
and every time you talk to Floyd Mayweather, you're talking to Al Haymon.
I gotta say this. Now you know I was around Tank Team hard, man. I never met Al. I've always seen Floyd. so I agree with what you said. Yeah. When you're talking to Floyd, you're talking to Al. When you're talking to Al, talking to Floyd. I never see Al. I've always seen Floyd.
Nobody sees Al, man. Even Bob Arum made a suggestion. Does Al Haymon even exist? Right? Al Haymon, does he even exist? I remember him telling that to Errol Spence when him and Bud were having that face off. Remember that when Errol had the red hoodie on?
Man, Roach is not Roach ain't no bum, Slim. I don't know. Y'all tripping now, man. Y'all just some Tank fanatics, I guess. I don't know, man. So, Young ain't gonna be all right, man. He really thought he was gonna get that joint, man. He really thought he was gonna get that rematch, man. Like I said, on 2 occasions I talked to him, man. And he kind of really thought he was gonna get it.
Yo, but the size of the human brain, the size of the human brain determine the intelligence of the person.
What?
Because Roach head, man, that nigga head like he got 2 brains, man. So I'm thinking,
man, why you going on my youngin, man? Why, goddamn, man? He need to come on here. I wish he would come on here, man. I wish he would.
I'm asking a real question. Right?
I need him to go at your ass. I need him to go.
No, real talk to him, my nigga. Yo, we could joan. I could joan all day. I could joan, bro. I used to sit all day joning, bro. I could joan all day. Bro. We could do that, right? But I have a real question, right?
All right, what's the question?
Of the human brain, man. Does the size of the human brain determine the intelligence of the person, right? Because he obviously has a large brain, right? He has a very large brain, bro. Right? Is he using it properly? Because if he was listening to the
I'm confused. Slim, you act like Tank ain't got no big head, man. Come on, Slim.
Hey, bro, come
on, man.
Man, if you're gonna try to be funny, you gotta be funny. That ain't funny, man. That shit is hot. The way you said is suspect, man. The way you said is suspect. What I'm saying is funny, right? Because the nigga has an abnormally large head, right? And so that means he should either have
They're both the same. They both the same.
Or that joint is filled with water. So he's either a waterhead motherfucker, right? So he's either a waterhead ass nigga, right? Or he's just a nigga with a big brain and not using it properly. He's one of them too, man.
Man, don't go at my youngin like that, man. God damn.
That nigga's cranium is either filled with like brains or water, my nigga. Like real talk, man. Because what he been doing is dumb. Been acting with no class, and he's been behaving stupidly, right? And so, like with this big waterhead motherfucker,
you sounded real suspect over there, man. You sounded like a Tank maniac over there, man. What the hell, man? Now all of a sudden my youngin is disrespectful because he He did his little interviews with everybody, man. What's wrong with that?
Yo, so what
he expected to do the rematch with Tank, and y'all know y'all Tank fans was feeling the same way. Y'all scratching your head like, man, this some bitch ass move
bro.
right here.
You rambling, bro.
How am I rambling? Because people know that's they thinking that's a bitch ass move that he's scared to fight Lamont.
That's right. Yo, my nigga.
Man, he got KO TV going at him hard now. He say, man, I'm disappointed in Tank, man. Man, KO TV bad as hell in Tank.
Anthony Perez. That's right. Custom joint. He got custom joint. He only wear custom hats, bro. He only wear custom hats.
Who?
Yo, salute to IntelliQ, man.
Who only wear custom hats?
Yo, I gotta read the super chat, my nigga. What do y'all think Roach's next move would or should be? Wait for Tank, defend 130, fight at 35, or go to 140. I say fight Shakur at 35. That's the best move for Roach right now. Fight Shakur at 35. That's his best possible move.
I'm not hollering at nobody at 130. I definitely don't care about no Gary Russell fight. I'm sorry. As much as people in my area would love it, I'm just being honest, man. That ain't the move, man. I'm sorry. That is not the fight. And I'm gonna tell you why, man. I'm gonna tell you why. It's a kind of dangerous fight, in my opinion. Two, it ain't worth doing because you could like you said, you can put yourself out of position doing that move, man. It's not worth it.
Anthony Robinson say, man, I agree with that. He talks about the fight. That's cool. All right, so I'm gonna tell you what my play for Lamont Roach was, and he didn't listen to me, man. And I know he was watching the show, and the nigga don't respect you, so I don't know why you defending him, right? He don't. Man,
what he do, man? I talk to him all the time, man. Chill.
The nigga don't respect you. Slim.
Chill, man. Don't do that, man. God damn, Slim. That's my youngin.
I'm just telling you straight up. He don't respect you, Slim.
Nigga, he coming knowing. He coming knowing.
No, I'm telling you,
know that. Facts.
I see why you and Calvin Ford are friends, right? Because you and Calvin Ford got a lot in common, right? Y'all tolerate a lot of disrespect from these youngins, right? y'all tolerate a lot of disrespect, bro. And like, God, damn, I know, I guess me coming up as a barber and everybody knew where to find me, like 18 hours a day, I couldn't tolerate disrespect, right? So
man, I'm trying to tell you, man.
I'm just telling you straight.
My youngin is good, man. His dad is good, man. You tolerate
a lot of disrespect from these youngins, man.
I'm gonna see. I hope you got the same energy when he come on, Slim. Oh my God, man! I'm gonna holler at his pops tomorrow. Now I'm gonna say, man, you ready to talk?
But that's the thing, though. You know, I'm gonna have the same energy. I only got one.
I know, man. That's why these fighters don't want to come on.
Yeah, it's not gonna change, bro. It's not gonna change. So, but what I'm telling you, right? If Roach would have followed this play, I gave him the play. He didn't want to listen to it. That's the ass, yo. Like, what's in that big ass head of his? Water or brains, nigga? Right?
What was the play?
Skull? Or has he got a thick skull like this, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so the play was you just everybody thinks you beat Tank. Now instead of talking shit to Tank, you turn around and talk shit to everybody else at 35. Right? People rock with that. People respect that. That's for real, bro. Like if he would have came off the Tank fight and be like, man, all right, whatever, Slim. Yeah, all right. I feel like I won. I'm gonna keep going. Shakur, what's up? What's good? Right? If he'd have won Keyshawn, you think you tough? Come holler. I do the same thing to you. He should have won it. He should have won it Shakur and Keyshawn. I said, man, either one of y'all niggas could get it too. Right? I gave him the play, right? But instead of that, he decided to disrespect, right? A dude that put him on and put him in position to make more than he's ever made in his career.
Okay,
right?
Think about this. Okay, let's say this.
More
right?
notoriety than he never had. Right? He don't knock niggas out. Right? So he's hard to sell anyway. He was never going to be in this position, bro.
Think about this. Okay.
Yeah, think about what I'm saying.
No. That's what I'm saying.
I'm asking you, am I wrong?
Listen.
Am I wrong? I'm gonna go to what you said.
Nigga, I'm about to agree with you. I'm agreeing with you. Nigga, just listen to you. Nigga, I'm agreeing with. I mean, I gotta stop using that. I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry because we said we're not gonna do that. We ain't trying to get no flag, none of that stuff, right? But anyway, listen to me. I agree with you, right? If he would have followed what you said, man, he would be in a better position, right? Say he would have followed your play, right? call everybody out at 35. Turkey would have been like, oh, he hot right now. He just had a draw with Tank. He hot. Man, fuck that Williams to pay the fight. Give me Lamont Roach and Shakur. He would have got that fight.
He would have got both of those fights, right?
He would have got that fight.
And in the proper order, he would have got Shakur first, then Keyshawn second, because Shakur ain't gonna hurt him, right? He's gonna have to bring his A game to Keyshawn, because Keyshawn is a savage, right? Keyshawn doesn't fight to win, he fights to hurt you. See what I'm saying? So I'm just saying. And I believe he could outbox Keyshawn if he brings right game, right? I think he could. If he make Keyshawn respect, but I think Keyshawn gonna come more savage than Tank did on him. And Keyshawn is longer. Keyshawn is longer than him, taller than him, with better footwork than him. Like Keyshawn could light his ass up, right?
And it looked like I was right on Keyshawn though.
That he's not the topic. He's not the topic. We on Tank today, bro.
I know, but I just had to throw that in there. You know, I was right on Shakur. I mean, on Keyshawn. He's on the shelf right now. He on the shelf.
He's not the
topic. This sound right, man. This sound right, man.
He's not the topic, bro. He's not the topic. But yeah, man. So I'm saying, man, your favorite barber said he got a pack of sausages behind his neck, man. Waterhead boy. Waterhead ass boy.
Man. Leave my youngin' alone, man.
Yeah.
Just had his birthday, man. He feeling good. He say Tank arm is 250. Still on that 250.
So now, right? So he wouldn't need to be worried about that 250 had he followed the play I gave him, bro. Right? And that's just what it is, bro. And he ain't listening, so fuck him. And I don't like the way he carry himself anyway. Fuck him, right? All right, so now let's talk about Tank's legacy.
Man, leave my youngin' alone, man. God damn.
I'm moving on, right? I'm moving on because he's a non-factor, right? He's a non-factor, right?
Man, my youngin' is a factor. He gonna be a factor.
Tank Davis's legacy, right? How does this affect? Let's look at Tank's legacy, right? From day one, right? From day one. Like, you tell me what you think the legacy of Tank Davis is. I want to know what y'all think his legacy is so far right now, up until this date.
What was his shit? To be determined.
Be determined.
To be determined. To be determined.
All right, let me run it then. So
go ahead, because shit. Well, I want to hear what the chat say too. I want to see what they think.
All right, there we go. Anthony Perez says,
hey man, y'all stop going in on my youngin, man. God dang.
Hey man, no man, fuck all that, man. You stop talking about it, man, because nobody cares about this nigga, bro. Like facts, man. We talking about Tank Davis, man.
You keep bringing my youngin up. Leave him alone, man. He good.
What we got now? We got Anthony Perez says most watched fighter. So we listening to it right now, man. Boom. Where we at, man? GX TV salute. Had a chance to be great and was too stupid and greedy to think long term where the real money is. I mean, GX TV. I'm gonna say that was Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather was in charge of his career, right? And so GX TV, like I've been telling niggas all day, right? Look at it from Tank's perspective, right? He was riding with Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is the one that kept him out of legacy fights intentionally, right? Floyd Mayweather is the one, like, and for example, Floyd insisted that he fights Rolly Romero bum ass, right? He insisted on it. And when the fight didn't go down the first time, he made it happen a second time, right? He insisted on it, right? So Floyd was keeping him out of legacy fights this entire time. And when he went to jail after he tasted glory with that Ryan Garcia fight, right? Yeah. He wanted smoke, right? He wanted smoke. Because they said you about to get a super bag. So it tells me, I think he was talking to Al Heyman. When you're talking to Al Heyman, you're talking to Floyd Mayweather, right? So I'm thinking when he thought he was going to get more money than Floyd, right? Tank said, I want all the smoke. I'm naming names. Shakur, Devin Haney, he was just going down the list, right? I got 7 names, right? So he proved he wanted legacy fights. He just wanted to be paid for them. He proved that, right? And what does Floyd and Turkey do? Allegedly, right? They keep that away from him to the point where he has to fight Lamont Roach. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He has to fight Lamont Roach, right? So, and I'm thinking the Paul brothers saw this shit and they pulled him to the side and said, let us show you something. Let us show you something. But the thing with the hiccup, they didn't expect Lamont Roach to come in like that. And they didn't expect Tank to come in there unfocused. See, what happened to Tank is what happened to Ryan Garcia, right? It's what happened to a lot of fighters this year. They were looking past what was in front of them. So he was looking past Lamont Roach to the point to where he was believing the hype. 2 head coaches, nigga. right? He really bought into that shit, right? And so the thing was that almost fucked the play up. Luckily for him, it was a PBC event, and PBC didn't realize that he was
you know
all
what it was? He lucky that Turkey Island Sheep, man, must have rubbed Jake Paul, rubbed him the wrong way, allegedly, man, because after that shit went sideways, because remember, they really was talking during that time. Something must have happened that where he pivoted back to Tank. He must have called Tank. Man, what you doing, Slim? I ain't got nothing going on. Shit, you got a bag for me? I got a big bag for you over here on Netflix.
Yo, so Willie Thomas say Tank going to the Hall of Fame. I agree, man. Because I'm gonna say, okay, so let me stay on my point, right? So if we're looking at legacy, right? So y'all was saying
he don't care about legacy. I don't believe that. He don't care about
legacy, but in the process, right? Look at what he did. I'm telling y'all what he did, right? So
break it down.
Right? I've been breaking it down, bro. You just ain't listening, right? Floyd been keeping him out of legacy fights the whole time.
No, I said, right? Break it down to why you think he a Hall of Famer.
And then when he put the money was on the table, right? He said, okay, bring on the legacy fights, right? And then when that didn't happen, I guess what happened? He's gonna rock with the pause. But up until that point, he knocks everybody out. He in a weight bullying era, he cleaned the division of weight bullies, right? He went in there, he's established himself as one of the greatest boxer punchers of this generation, right? One of the strongest lightweights of all time, right? And so right now, and if he goes in there and fights a heavyweight and puts the heavyweight on his ass, right? That's I don't care what y'all say. It's Jake Paul, but he's still a heavyweight. You put Jake Paul on his ass, right? You're now a megastar. And that's just the fact. That's just what it is, right? And if you go to the WWE and you gain more fan bases, you're coming back to boxing, the consummate A-side and a megastar. So I think it's like he's maybe not the Hall of Fame yet, but he's not out of position for the Hall of Fame. He can still make the Hall of Fame, bro. And I think right now his legacy is like
that's why I said to be continued. That's why I was like, I gotta see, because he can put himself to be in the Hall of Fame. You know what I mean? He still got the fights that can do that. It's up to him if he take it or not.
No, but that's the thing, right? It ain't even about that. He could still be in the Hall of Fame right now.
Now without the names, he won't. Not without the names, he won't.
I mean, like, look at everybody he beat. How many champions did he beat?
Well, who? You better not say no Ryan Garcia. Don't even bring him up because he never was a champion. A lot of people like to bring Ryan Garcia up like he was a full king, but never had a belt.
Bro, out of this era, man, I'm gonna just say, man, Tank Davis is that dude, man. I'm just gonna say it. Tank Davis is that dude, right?
I'm just being real with you. This is no hate, man. We really gotta sit with nigga. He ain't got it. I'm sorry, he don't care about it either.
Your favorite barber say Tank need better people around him that know the business of boxing because they playing with youngin and like he's slow. I mean, you've been saying your favorite barber. You saying that the whole time, fam. I'm gonna give you props.
Sure have props on that, bro. You have been saying that.
Yeah. So he's saying Calvin don't know the business of boxing either. But
that's not his manager. See, I don't know why people think that's not his manager.
Yeah. So, but what they do know is this, man. Like, Tank is a money print machine, bro. And the Paul brothers are gonna take him to the next level. And don't be surprised. Like I told you, I've been sizing it up from day one, bro. I've been sizing up from day one. And like,
you know what? Man, you know what? You know, with that fight taking place in November, I wonder if he's gonna have his newest signee, my youngin out the area, Jamal Harvey, man, the Olympian, on that card with him. Because, you know, he likes to have real fights on that card along with his fight. You know what I mean?
Man, we talking about Tank, bro. That nobody know that youngin yet.
I don't care, man. I'm always show love to my youngest in the area, man. You know how I roll, man. Shout out to my youngin Jamal Harvey. He down there in Florida getting ready for his pro debut on Friday night. Shout out to my youngin Jamal Harvey, man.
Casual boxing talk, man.
Man, I got love for all my DMV Baltimore youngins.
All right, so I got a timeline right with Tank right here. So what was Tank doing in 2013, man?
20 what?
2013. What was he doing in 2013?
God damn, man. 2013, that was 12 years ago.
What was he doing in 2013, bro?
Man, shit, I don't know. What we got a timeline or something over there? I don't know what he was doing in
2013. He's 18 years old. He's making his pro debut in Washington D.C. at the D.C. Armory, nigga. Right? That's
that was what your boy was there. AAB.
Yeah. So what was he doing in 2014? What was he doing in 2014?
Oh shit, man. I wasn't right. I don't know. What?
Knocking Bammers the fuck out. And then right now he had his first win by decision, right? And then went on a streak of knockouts, right? That's what he was doing in 2014, bro. What was he doing in 2015?
The fuck? No. Again, I ain't catch up there until 2020 Pedraza, right before Pedraza fight.
All right, so in 2015, right? In 2015, this is when he had the infamous second sparring match with Devin Haney, right? It's also when he got introduced to Floyd Mayweather. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. That's when he had the infamous sparring, and that's also when he signed the Mayweather Promotions. Right? 2016. What was he doing in 2016?
He was on Floyd's undercard.
Knocking niggas the fuck out. That's what he was doing. So he's knocking.
Was he when he on that Floyd McGregor undercard? Oh, was that was too soon? Too soon.
Oh, that was the year he did that. He did the uppercut dance on Avila, right? When he hit him with savage repeat uppercuts, right? And the referee saved his life. Right? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He was also hanging with money. He was hanging with money then. I forgot 2015. I think that's when Floyd bought him the Jeep Rubicon, right? Tank thought he was doing something, went and took him on the lap, bought him a Rubicon, right? You know what I'm saying? So he was doing his thing. What was he doing in 2016? What was Tank doing in 2016, bro?
Nigga, you got the timeline. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm just saying, you act like you know all this shit, right? So like,
hold up, time out again. I came around right before the Pedraza, remember? Now you asked me about stuff during that time. Okay,
so also in 2016, he was allegedly, right, linking up with Floyd's daughter, right? And in 2017,
he didn't get a fight. He didn't get a fight that year. He was broke.
He was linking up.
He told the story to Brian Custer.
Yeah, so in 20 exactly, right? So now you following, right? So now I'm establishing when Floyd started fucking with his career, right? So he was knocking this the fuck out all the way up until then, till he started smashing Floyd's daughter, right? And like, I'm gonna blame Floyd, right? So Floyd might be a simp because never go through a woman's phone, right? You don't know what you might find, but never go through your daughter's phone, Slim. You might see something that'll traumatize you, right? I'm thinking he probably saw something that traumatized him. You feel what I'm saying?
Man, I don't even know what you talking about. The slam, I don't even know what you, man. I'm not going down that rabbit. I'm not going down that rabbit hole.
Never go through a woman's phone and never go through your daughter's phone. That's a fact, bro. You might get traumatized, right? So he took that trauma out on Tank. That's when he started trying to sabotage the young man, right? But it backfired on him because what happened in 2017, right? What happened in 2017? He tried to feed him Lomachenko, and Tank said, Slim is trying to sabotage me at this point, right? Wasn't giving him no fights. He about to get evicted. Then he pulled up at the last minute. You were filling for the Pedraza fight, right? You were filling, and we're only paying you 15 racks, right? Right, that's what really happened, right?
It really did happen like that.
Yeah, right? So he went in there and beat that nigga's ass. Why? Because Tank was hungry. He was hungry. He got that dog in him. He had his team around him, right? And you know what I'm saying? I got this simp ass nigga mad because I'm smashing his daughter, and she a grown ass woman. Why he going through her phone?
And he was hungry. He was hungry.
Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly, right? So I mean, like, what was he doing in 2018?
Shit, I don't know.
He got the super featherweight champion, right? He got the super featherweight title, kept knocking niggas the fuck out, right? And he moved up. He was ready for Loma by this time, right? By this time, going into 2019, he's ready for Loma, right? I think he also fought on that Floyd McGregor undercard too, which even boosted his popularity even more, right? So we going through the legacy of Gervonta Tank Davis and the people who were fucking with it. You're talking to Floyd Mayweather, you're talking to Al Haymon. When you're talking to Al Haymon, you were literally talking to Floyd Mayweather, right? So he got this hater, right? He's got this hater that goes through his daughter's phone, right? Trying to keep him out of legacy fights that don't want nobody to be greater than him. And he's still knocking Bammers the fuck out, and he's still winning titles. Come on. All y'all niggas trying to shit on him. Let's go down the timeline of what was happening doing this, right?
Yeah, young was going through it.
Yeah. And then 2019 came, right? He defended his belts, right? He knocked out Nunez. You was at that fight. He moved to lightweight. He knocked out Gamboa, right? He's on a roll, man. He was on a roll, bro. He was selling out venues like it wasn't no tomorrow. Everywhere he went, he was a superstar.
Hey, man, that's when I was loving covering boxing. That's when I had all access. Behind the scenes, man, life was good.
You know what? I'm gonna start to say I don't believe you. You know why? Because you never answer questions about the shit. You never answer questions. You said you always say you was there, but you never give us no inside information.
Like what you want to know? What you want to know?
Everything.
Like what?
Everything. Going Floyd Alvin. In 2019, he finally drove that wedge between Tank and AB. Got AB out the paint, right? And in my opinion, I think Floyd was trying to get Calvin out the paint too. Am I right?
You said, did he try to what?
He got AB out of the picture, right? Because he felt AB was a distraction and he didn't like AB no more, right? And I always felt like Floyd was trying to separate Tank from Calvin. Because remember,
in my opinion, I felt like that. I remember during the time, this when COVID was heavy, right? You remember when COVID first hit and it was bad, right? Listen, I'm giving, huh?
Still in 2019. We still in 2019.
We'll get to me when we get to that point when they get to the Pitbull cruise. Then I can talk.
So he got AB out the paint, right?
What year is this now? What year is this?
2019. He's also right. He's also prepping Devin Haney, right? Because he's trying to sign Devin Haney. And he's showing Tank that I fuck with Devin Haney more than I fuck with you. I think Devin Haney's a better fighter than you, right? He also on tape like throwing subliminals at Tank again. Like Tank know what he be. But here's
okay, you're right on that, right? But here's the difference between Tank Davis, who was a kid from Baltimore, who was really hungry, compared to a Devin Haney, who he was driving BMWs at 16 years old. His daddy, he was already getting paper. So for Floyd to flash that money in front of him, that was nothing to him. He like, fuck this, I'm fucking with Eddie. Eddie got the new bag. He was like, Eddie was Turkey back then. Before there was a Turkey on the sheet, Eddie was Turkey. And all them young fighters in America was signing to Matchroom. And then if you took an L with Eddie, you got put so far on the shelf, you be like, damn. That's how it was back then.
Okay, but let's stay on topic though, right? Also, what was happening?
Give me the backstory. I'm just giving the backstory, man. You asked me, you said I don't say nothing, so I'm giving you backstories.
That wasn't. You ain't say nothing, man.
I ain't say nothing. Go ahead.
You ain't say nothing, man. You ain't give us nothing. That it's like, okay, that's something we ain't. Because you was interviewing Devin Haney in his home. So you sitting on the nigga's sofa interviewing him, right? Right?
Yeah, I'm the only
2019.
Are we still in 2019?
Still in 2019, because this when all shit was happening, right? And I want you to get to the point, right? Because it was some major shit happening in 2019. Floyd and Tank was really going at each other, right? Devin Haney was sitting back laughing, right? Floyd was dissing Tank, talking about wouldn't nobody even know him, right? If I ain't signed him, I took him from nothing.
See, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the reason I have really got the I got to bring. No.
Change the subject. What you gonna
do?
I'm
not gonna change the subject. I said the reason I think I got the Devin Haney interview at his home because remember during that time I was covering Tank heavy during that time. Remember I even went out to the Vegas to his camp out there. Remember to cover that. They knew that
really was happening there. Then tell us what was really happening behind the scenes. What was happening behind the scenes? We in 2019 still. I'll walk you all the way to 2019, and I'm not gonna let you skip past it, right? Because I know you were in both.
What was the fight? What was the fight? You got to tell me the fight. I can't remember.
Fight? What do you mean?
What was the fight he was fighting?
I'm not talking about no damn fight. I'm talking about behind the scenes, Slim.
I need to know. I have to remember during that time. Give me the name of the fight he had that year. Then I can remember something. Shit, everything be a blur, man. You give me
2019, he fought Hugo Ruiz and he fought Ricardo Nunez and he moved up and fought Yuriorkis Gamboa.
Okay, that was during the Gamboa time. Okay, I was actually in. That's funny. I saw the Gamboa fight in Tank's locker room. I was chilling in Tank's locker room watching that fight.
Once again, you just be saying, so you be saying you was here, you was there, but you don't tell us nothing. Tell us something, man.
But what you want to know? I mean, what?
Okay, so I just told you, but you keep trying to change the subject. I know you're not a stupid man, right? I know you hear what I'm asking you.
You ain't
right?
asking me no question. You just said what happened. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I ask you direct questions. I give you direct events you don't want to answer. Right? Okay, so
you ain't give me a question.
I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now.
Chat, did the chat? Hey man, did he ask me a question, man?
Still trying to change
made
the subject,
sense.
right? I'm asking you the question, bro. I'm asking you the question.
Go ahead.
So, okay,
go ahead.
So you were in both camps, right? Floyd was trying to sign Devin Haney. He was disrespecting Tank at the time. Tank saw that shit and was getting jealous. He's training with Devin Haney.
No, I think you off. You off.
No.
The time I went out to listen. You're off on the years. Listen, because I need this important because you're off. The time I went to the camp. No, it had to been like I said during COVID time because I remember nobody was traveling during that time.
I'm not off, bro. I'm not off.
You gotta be off. Let me go back. Okay.
Before Hugo Ruiz in February.
Let me hold up.
He fought Nunez in July, right? And he fought Gamboa that December, right after Christmas, right? Yeah.
Again, I was at the Gamboa fight. I was in the locker room.
You're trying to change the subject. You mumble.
I'm not trying to change the subject. Right? When you talking about the year that I went out,
for some reason,
listen to me. You're not letting me talk, Slim.
All right, what's up?
Slim, you're not letting me talk because I'm not understanding what you're saying. Now, if you're talking about listen, the time I went to Tank and Devin Haney's camp out Vegas, it had to be COVID time. It was literally nobody on the plane. Nobody was. Nah, I might be off. You might be right.
I know I'm right, man.
Hold up. I'm gonna be right back because I'm gonna go to my YouTube to see what year that was.
You're gonna call somebody and get permission to talk.
No. I ain't leaving there. I wanted to go look it up. I wanted to look up the year.
Okay,
I wanted to go to YouTube to see what year that was because I got it on my YouTube.
Who are you about to call that's going to give you permission to speak?
What you want to know, man? Be direct with it. Just be direct. Shit. I want to know what the hell you're talking about.
You're the only one that's not being direct. Everybody in the chat.
Hold up. Let me see what the chat's saying. Hold up. Because I can't see.
You want to keep jumping around, bro. You want to keep jumping around. I'm asking you some real shit, right? During this time, right? Tank and Floyd, they were working together. They was kind of beefing still. Floyd was throwing shots at Tank. He was training with Devin Haney, right? He was trying to sign Devin Haney. Right? He was telling Devin Haney, some fighters can only fight on the inside. You were more versatile fighter. Like that was a shot at Tank, right? He was sitting and Devin Haney sat on the sofa when you interviewed him, right? And he basically snitching on Floyd. People think, me and Floyd be talking about Tank. We don't be talking about Tank. All that dry snitching on from dry snitching, right? Tank is on social media saying I knocked both y'all niggas out. Tank went on social media and said I knocked both of y'all niggas out, right? This really happened. I got it all timestamped. You must forgot who you're talking to. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I got it all timestamped, and I'm not gonna move from where I'm at, man. Like, yeah. So if you either tell us you were there,
man, don't be mad at me because I be forgetting shit, man. I be forgetting shit. I'm sorry, I just forget shit, man. That's why I have to have references and things and shit, man. My memory be goddamn, Sam. My memory be gone.
I don't believe you, man. Go off camera, make the phone call, get permission to speak, and come back and tell us something. But like, come on, man.
Hey, anybody in the chat? Hold up. Now I'm gonna let the chat do it for me. Hold up, time out. Can somebody in the chat go to my YouTube, right? Look up Devin Haney's training camp and tell me what year that was. Then I'll know.
You said you know from the fights, right? And then you sat here and said, "Yeah, I was at that fight. I was in the locker room for that fight."
I remember. I was in the locker room. I was in the locker room for for Gamboa's fight. Yes.
So what are you forgetting? Then? We've already established. Look at it. They in the chat saying, "Nah, nigga, answer the question." And they telling you, "Nah, answer the question."
They're like, "What's the question?" That's what I'm saying.
You're saying, "What's the question?" You're saying, "What's the question?" I've asked you to set the question several times, man.
Bro, you literally have not said what the question was.
All right, let me ask you again, right? Let me ask you again. So during this time, I want to know what was going on behind the scenes because you were in both camps. Floyd was trying to sign Devin Haney. At the same time, Tank was on the internet saying, "Knock both of y'all niggas out," right? This is what was really going on, right? And Devin Haney in your interview was like, "Man, people think me and Floyd be talking about Tank, but we don't be talking about Tank," right? It's just like sounding dumb, right? Dumb and dry snitching, right? And just further infuriating Tank. Floyd was also saying Floyd was telling Devin Haney, like telling a media member, I think it was Ellie Setback. He signed me, I could make him a star. Like I took a Gervonta Tank Davis. Before he signed me, nobody knew who he was, right? He was dissing Tank left and right. Tank was dissing him and Devin Haney left and right. You were there for all of that, right? As a matter of fact, right? They
nah.
Now look at you doing it again.
You off, man.
No, I'm not, bro. We've already established that I'm not off. We've already established that I'm not off, man. And you went back and said you don't remember now, right? So we established that I'm not off.
No. Because the reason I say you off, right? Because no. Time out. This getting crazy there. Hold up. Because truth be told, I was only with the Tank joint. I only went to Vegas. I was going out there for Tank, right? But Devin just happened to be traded. I mean, shit, same time. Holla at Bill. Fuck it. He never do the interview at his house, man. Shout out to Bill. Well, again, I wasn't out there to cover Devin. I was out there to cover Tank. But it just so happened I just got a 2-for-1. Shout out to Bill again. But yeah, 2-for-1 because he was in the daytime and Tank was at night. But I didn't really know nothing as far as the Devin side. I didn't know. I don't know what's going on.
Waiting, man.
During that time, you said what was going on behind the scenes. But you asking me what you want to know behind the scenes? I don't know what the hell you asking. What are you asking?
So you said you were there to cover shit, right? Right? What did you cover? You don't tell us what you covered. You just said you was there.
The training camp. Look
at that, man. The chat is saying you freezing up. You not talking, bro. They look at it. Anthony Robinson, salute, man. Let's call this nigga out, man. Yeah. And so I could tell you what's happening, right? But every time I try to tell you what's happening, you try to change the subject, right?
Go ahead. What was happening? Because
Bill Haney was also going at Calvin and them. Right? Bill Haney was saying that Tank will be paying these niggas no way, right? We got to take donations for Calvin, right? This is all happening this time, bro.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Yeah, this is during the time when this Bill was doing. All right, because that's what I said. You had to bring up something for me to remember. Okay, this is during the time when Bill, man, he was wilding, right? He really wanted a Tank fight. He thought this could get him the Tank fight by really agitating Tank's team. Man, I'm smoking on Tank packs and all this stuff. It was getting real disrespectful, right? And it wasn't a good thing during that time, man. That I rolled with the home team, man. Coach Calvin, that's my man, day one. So I rolled with them and stopped fucking with Bill.
So was that your choice? Did somebody say make a choice?
That was my choice.
Nobody said you gotta choose a side.
Nah, because I ain't had to do that because I could have continued. I wouldn't have got stuff, but it was just the fact, man. Out of respect, man. That's my man. I fuck with Coach Calvin.
When did Tank start acting
funny? I ain't no Bill like that. You know what I'm saying? I was just getting some good coverage.
Funny with you? When did Tank start acting funny with you? Was it around the time you interviewed Devin Haney at his house? Because before then, it was cool, right? So I'm putting the timeline together for you because I don't think you understand when Tank started acting funny. I've been walking you here this whole time, bro. That's why I know what I'm deliberate about every question, bro. That's why you can't throw me off.
I disagree. He wasn't tripping, man. Because I remember when Tank, matter of fact, Tank got it on his YouTube. I remember when he used to do like whatever day in the life of Tank or whatever. During the time I was out there in Vegas, his man at video when I gave Tank those 2 photo books and he had me sign them for him. Yeah, the thing is, right? Like, nah, Youngin always been cool with me, man. I always told you, man, he don't really talk. So I ain't trip off that shit. I was getting good coverage, man. So I ain't trip off him talking. Like, I ain't need no fucking enemy. Ellie was his man. I knew that shit. I seen Ellie all the fucking time. This during the time he was messing with the Ari girl, Ari chick.
Zed be looking confused with his opinions, man. Maybe it's me. Yeah, this nigga be acting confused. He be acting confused, like because he's like he wanted to go off camera to get permission to speak, right? But we wouldn't let him go off camera to get. We called him out on that, right? So now he's confused. That's just what it is, bro. That's just what it is. Cam Money, what you saying? Scooter, this is the reason why they hate you, man, bro. You gonna ask them questions they afraid to.
I already told him, man. I already told him this, man. We are not getting no fighters over here, son. We not getting them. If they do, they don't know about the show, right? they don't know.
Yeah. So what I'm telling you, right? So you ain't gonna run around this shit, man. So I'm gonna start on the timeline, right? I got the time. So in 2019, Tank was getting a lot of work. There was a lot of confusion in both camps with him and Devin Haney. Bill was trying to set off the Tank fight. He was mad disrespectful to Calvin and Tank's whole squad, right? He was coming at Tank, right? I'm pretty sure Tank didn't like that at all, bro. And I seen Calvin on the Boxing Voice. He wasn't feeling that shit, right? And not only that, Truck, it was the time he had something happen with Truck Simpson, right? The shit I had to put together on my own with Truck and his uncle, right? And Calvin was, matter of fact, Truck started hanging. So Truck chose a side, right? And then we had to falling out with Tank because I think Truck chose a side. Am I right?
He was with Devin during that time. If you go back, when Devin went for Undisputed over in Australia, you go and look at the pics behind the scenes. Who do you see? Truck.
Hey, Anthony Robinson. Now he telling us without telling us, right? Because he's scared. Like I know what he looked like when he shook up and like don't want to tell everything. Right? So he shook up right now because I'm asking real questions, right? So 2019 was that year, like right before the pandemic, when I feel like everything was coming to a head. The success was everything. Like the Tank was blowing the fuck up, right? He's on the verge. Floyd, for some reason, right, didn't like what was happening. Bill Haney also drove a wedge in that camp, right? He divided. Floyd got AB out the picture. Bill Haney got Truck out the picture, right? Because apparently, I think Truck's uncle came and was like giving info and intel on the Tank Davis camp, right? And that's when that's when all the thing came out about Tank don't really be paying this. It was after Truck then went to the Haney camp, right?
The fuck if I know. Only thing I know is what I see. I don't know nothing else. And what I see based on the evidence is Truck went over there to fuck with Devin Haney. He was fucking with that. Hey man, it is what it is. You saw it, I saw it, everybody saw it.
And according to Bill, right, it was blow up in that camp. Physical altercation happened, right? With Cal Truck's uncle, according to Bill, right? Bill said, man, it ain't even like you think it is, right? But I'm thinking Truck's uncle. This is me putting shit together, right? So this is me putting shit together, right? So that truck split up was big because Tank and him was like since yay high, right? Tank was the OG, Truck was a little homie, but apparently Truck went over there because I guess the Haney camp was paying money. I think they were trying to put you at get you a seat at the table, right? Because you know Bill like to sit niggas at a table that he's the head at, right? Bill was to the head of a table. He likes to put niggas. I'm saying, seated at that table.
You know damn well you ain't seen me at no table with no Bill Haney.
I know you turn it down. you rode with Calvin and King, right?
I told you that. Right? I rode with Coach Kyle to the wheels fall off. No.
Yeah. So, but you forced me to like analyze what was going on. So 2019 was a big year for Tank Davis. He was getting a lot of fights, right? A lot of explosion was happening in the camp. He lost his big homie and his childhood homie. Right? This is what was happening. Still knocking niggas the fuck out, still selling out venues. Now you want 2020 or you want me to keep going? Because I can stay in 2019 because that was a big year for Gervonta Tank Davis.
Go ahead. Go 20. Where we at now?
Yeah. But I think 2019 is so interesting, man. He had 3 big fights, right? He had 3 big knockouts, and it was a lot going on, bro. It was a lot going on. And they were really Floyd trying to sign Devin Haney too. I think it's like, fuck you, Floyd, right? And Floyd still good putting him in fights. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, not really wanting to give him legacy fights, right? Because also, I think that was the same year he told Tank, or it might have been the year before, we don't got to worry about Lomachenko. He's old, right? We could wait him out. He needs to get big fights fast. We ain't got to worry about him. Keep him out of legacy fights, right? It isn't really happening, right? Yeah. Keep it. So you got Floyd keeping out of legacy fights, but you're still selling out venues, right? You got Bill Haney coming through your neck. You got Floyd, the guy who's supposed to be on your team, right? Really fucking with Bill and them, right? At the same time, they were trying to get Tank to leave Baltimore and come to Vegas, right? Right? That's what they're trying to do. Floyd had an idea where he had Tank and Devin in the same stable, right? At the same time, I feel he was trying to edge Calvin out the picture, in my opinion, right? Because that's what it looked like he was trying to do, right? Am I wrong? Because I want to establish the why Floyd Mayweather is then like going at Tank this whole time, bro.
I mean, that's a good theory. I like it. That's a good one.
Nigga, fight it up, bro. You was just yapping away. You was like not even 5 minutes ago. You were talking a lot about nothing, right? And now we getting to the heart of shit. You quiet.
I mean, I like your theory, man. I mean, it's a good one because man. You know, I think about that. That's a very good theory, man. Because I remember that, man. Coach Kyle was in the hospital. You go back during that time. I did
He jumped off the hospital bed, right? Because he knew what Floyd was trying to do.
I did an interview with Coach Kyle. You can go back and look at it, and literally, he literally left the hospital bed to get ready to go to Vegas, man. Literally, he had the mask on, everything. Had finished COVID up, just wrapped up with COVID, I guess, in the hospital. To hop on the plane. This was during the time. This was the Pitbull Cruz fight. That's when he had the 2 coaches during that time.
No. Well, we talking 2020. That's 2020.
Yeah, that's the year.
Actually, no, I think Pitbull was it 2020 or 2021? Yeah, it's 2021. Pitbull was 2021. So yeah, you're trying to skip over some timelines. We ain't gonna let you do it. We're gonna follow the timeline, bro.
Hey man, I'm doing the timeline. I remember.
Yeah. And you making shit up, trying to skip over shit.
How am I making shit up?
Trying to do. Yeah, you're trying to skip over shit. You cleaning shit up, right? 2020. What happened in 2020, man?
God damn, I feel like I'm on trial. I feel like I'm on trial, man. I feel like I'm on trial.
We're going through the timeline, right? So 2020, right?
Man, can I plead the 5th? What the fuck? Go ahead.
So 2020, right? Floyd did not succeed in signing Devin Haney or kicking Calvin out the camp, right? He didn't succeed in none of that. Bill Haney succeeded, though. Bill Haney succeeded, right? 2020 also we got the greatest knockout of Tank's career, Santa Cruz.
Hold up, man. I think you off again. I think you're off, man. When was Devin's undisputed? When did Devin go for undisputed?
We're not talking about Devin.
Yeah, we are, because that's when Truck started fucking with him.
No. We just established that Truck was fucking with him before the undisputed shit happened, bro. Like, come on, man. Truck left the camp a long time before that, bro. Right? It's a fact, right? So now
yes. No, it wasn't. Nah.
Yes. I know this for a fact, bro. I got it all documented in timestamp, bro.
Are you serious, man? Are you serious?
Yeah, you ain't throwing me off. Truck bounced to 2019, fam.
Nah, he was still with Coach, man. No, he was. He was still with Coach.
All right, so now we're in 2020, right? Now let's go to 2020 because we just established that 2019 was a hell of a year, right? Deep in
Matter of
the
fact, I got a lot of interviews. I got at least 4 interviews with Truck.
Yeah. Look at the year. Look at the year on them joints, nigga. Right? Yeah. So, and now we are 2020. So we're getting the Leo Santa Cruz fight in October, right? Tank had just fought in December, right after Christmas. And now he
See, that was COVID. I didn't go to that fight. That was COVID. I remember I watched that fight at an Airbnb. I remember that. I did a live, had 10,000 in the live, literally 10,000. I called that joint with Tank knocked the fuck out of Leo Santa Cruz, Slim. I still got that joint.
But before that fight, though, right? Floyd was trying to build up his stable, right? He failed inside of his plan was to have Tank and Devin Haney as his prize too, right? He also signed, I think he signed Rolly Romero. He signed Africa. He signed Johan Ingram. He signed. He was still. He didn't sign Jaleel Hackett yet, but he was about to sign Jaleel Hackett, right? He's building up that stable, and he felt fucked up because Devin Haney didn't sign with him, right? That hurt Floyd because he looked at Devin like a little bro, even to this day. Even to this day, he's always fucked with Devin when he fucked with Tank. Right? Am I right? And Bill was jealous of that. That's what Bill was jealous of. Bill felt like you ain't coming to taking my place, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I mean, let me know when I'm wrong. Let me know when I say something wrong, my nigga.
I mean, keep going.
The reason I'm doing this, right? Because everybody been hitting me up today because of the time. They're saying, how do you know all this shit? How are you the ghostwriter of boxing? I'm showing people this is how I do it. I look at the facts, I edit videos, and I document and timestamp shit, right? That's how I get down. Real talk, I don't forget nothing, nigga, right? So,
man, was you a prosecutor in your former life, man? You was a prosecutor. Accident.
I'm just trying to put together everything, fam. Right? So like after 2019, he ain't fight till October, but that was because of COVID, right? And during that time too, like we seen Malik Iceman Hawkins, the dude you told me was like that, get mopped by my man from Puerto Rico. Yeah. Some brutal beat down, right? So it was pretty bad that, and then Tank came and had that knockout. That night in October, right? I think he only had one fight that year, right? He had one fight that year, right? Yeah, he had one fight that year.
Who he fight again?
Leo Santa Cruz.
Yeah. Remember that's the fight I didn't go to. That was in San Antonio, COVID time. They didn't limit it with the people. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, I left this part out. 2019. Also, I almost forgot. Like you helped me almost forget. Floyd was also keeping Tank away from Gary Russell Jr. and Tevin Farmer. Tank wanted to smoke with both of them niggas, right? Tank wanted to smoke. He also wanted to smoke with Lomachenko at this time, right? So Tank wanted these legacy fights. This is what I wanted to get to, right? Floyd was like, no on all of that shit, right? Tank said, yo, give me Gary Russell Jr. Nah. Then he almost got into a street fight with Tevin Farmer, right? Tevin Farmer was the champ at this time. That fight would have been lit. It would have been solid for Tank's legacy, right? These are two fights that Floyd said, hell nah. And then he said, hell fuck nah to the Lomachenko fight. It's a fact, bro. So this is the first time Loma ducked Tank. Tank ducked Loma one. Then the second time, Loma ducked Tank. And so we talking about Tank's legacy and what was going on during this time. And I'm proving to y'all niggas that he wasn't ducking no smoke. It was Floyd Mayweather Jr. the whole time. The whole time, Tank wasn't ducking no smoke, bro. He wanted to smoke with all them niggas. He wasn't supposed to beat Pedraza, right? He knew he wasn't ready for Lomachenko. Then we go into he moved to 35. I'm ready for Lomachenko. Hell nah. Give me Gary Russell Jr. I don't like that nigga. DC Baltimore's a big fight. Hell nah. Give me this nigga Tevin Farmer, man. Philly nigga, man. We talking big shit, man. Hell nah. He had to try to fight Tevin Farmer in the streets, right? Remember all that?
Yeah, I remember.
Remember all that? Yeah. Niggas be forgetting shit, bro. Floyd was more concerned with signing Devin Haney during all this shit, man. Floyd was far more concerned with signing Devin Haney, bro.
And he thought he could get him. He thought he can get him for a vehicle and a little small bag. Eddie brought the big bag. Like, nigga, I buy my own ride. I buy my own ride.
He got tanked. Like he got tanked. He bought tank. He bought Tank a thin gold chain, right? It's a thin chain, the Jeep Rubicon. Right? He ain't put no real money in Youngin pocket. Young was on the verge of being evicted. He got him a place, probably got him a small little place somewhere in Maryland. Probably paying like $600 a month in rent, and Tank still couldn't pay the rent, right? Floyd wasn't doing this nigga no favors because Floyd ain't fuck with him like that, right? Tell me when I'm wrong.
I mean, you can go back to Brian Custer interviews during that time when Tank talked about that.
No.
I'm saying I'm saying you are right. Go back to. I want people to go back and look at the Tank interview with Brian Custer. He talks about it.
Yeah, right. But the thing is, right? You always running around talking about I was in this fight, this camp, that camp, and you have knowledge of what was going on, and you could give it to our show right here, but you don't want to do it.
Nah,
you too scared, man. You too scared, man. That's what I'm saying. Going off and whoever you was about to call, man, get permission to speak, man. Or it's too late. They in bed now.
Man, look.
Man, get permission. Did you sign an NDA? Did you sign a non-disclosure agreement?
I really be up, man. I really be up all night, man. It's 1:45 a.m. East Coast time out here, man. I'm up in the
fuck
gym.
Does that got to do what we talking about?
I'm up in the gym.
Like, real talk though. Time out, man. Like, you're not gonna insult the intelligence of the entire casual boxing talk community saying some dumb shit like that, bro. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, my nigga? We asking direct questions, fam. You was there during that time, right? You the co-host on Casual Boxing Talk. You got first-hand knowledge, right? Coach Calvin be stamping everything I be saying, right? So whoever you got to call to get permission to speak, please call that nigga. Because you need to fucking tell us what's going on. I'm tired of having to put this shit together on my own, fam.
I mean, again, man. Like what? Like what you want to know, man? I don't know, man. The fuck am I know? I know what you know. I know what you know, man. I just mind my business, you know, capturing the moments, man. What? I mean, okay, Ellie was around during that time. Did he say anything?
Ellie is not on Casual Boxing Talk, fam. Ellie got his own platform.
I'm saying you ain't hearing nothing major come out.
You're stuttering, bro.
Why are we talking about this? I don't even know why we talking about this.
Because we're talking about Tank, and we're going down the timeline, right? Because we're discussing Tank's legacy, right? And we're discussing Tank haters that say Tank was ducking smoke, right? And right now, we've already established this. Tank wasn't ducking.
Okay, I will say this. I'm gonna give y'all this one. This is a true story.
No.
This is a true story. This is a Tank story. This is when I was out Vegas, right? I had a chance to go to both camps, right? I remember I seen Devin in camp, then I seen Tank in camp. I remember I called my brother. I said, "Shit, it's levels to this. Tank gonna kill Devin if they ever fight, man." Did I not say that? This is during that time, huh?
I'm waiting for you to say something, man. Say something, man. Okay, we've established that you were there. We know that, right? Now, be a journalist.
I'm establishing that there are levels to this. And listen when I say this. Listen to me good. Brian Norman is going to fuck Damon Haney up. Now. It's going to be bad. Bad. I'm just saying, I'm going to be real with you. Okay, I'm just basing this on what I seen from him.
So what did you see?
I mean, of course, that's a couple of years ago, but still, I mean, it is what it is, man.
What did you see that Floyd Mayweather ain't see? Because Floyd Mayweather said Devin is that guy. Floyd Mayweather said he's better than Tank for real. That's what Floyd Mayweather said. I'm saying Floyd said.
Floyd was just hating on Tank, Slim. Just be honest here. Floyd was hating on Tank.
Hey, I'm gonna have to keep it 100 with you, my nigga.
I'm keeping it 100 with you right now. I'm giving you something right now. There you go. He hate on that youngin.
Now I'm gonna tell you right now. We already established. I'm establishing that. Like, we should get you to get first-hand account because you was there, right? So what we understand when it comes to analyzing boxer talent and opinion, I'm taking Floyd Mayweather's opinion over yours 10 out of 10 times, my nigga.
That's cool.
Why?
That's
no,
cool.
and it's not even it's not only because he's Floyd Mayweather Jr. He ain't afraid to say shit. Floyd say what he say, and Floyd say what he say, and mean what he say, and he stand on it, right? Right.
And I stand on what I said. Devin gonna get knocked the fuck out by
nothing.
Brian Norman Jr. I told you going back to that time
What
when
did
I
you
seen
see
him
in
in
camp?
camp and I seen Tank in camp. I said, man, there's levels to this, and if they ever fight, Tank gonna hurt that boy. I said that.
Okay, so that's nothing, right? Tell us exactly what you saw in camp to make you have a different opinion than Floyd Mayweather Jr. What did you see?
Want me to keep it a buck?
Yeah, what did you see? Man, fuck yeah. We've been trying to for like 45 minutes now.
Man, Devin was in there with some kids, man. The nigga spawned kids, man.
Like how old?
No wonder he was weight bullying people during that time, yeah.
Who were the kids he was born?
Your guess as good as mine, Slim. And I'm being real with you.
So was he sparring like when Tank sparred a 15-year-old Teofimo Lopez?
Nah, this is not no national champion winners or none of that, Slim. Go back to my day of life with Devin at that jump.
We're right here. No, we're right here on Casual Boxing Talk. Up all night.
I just told you, man.
No, there's no go back to shit, nigga.
During that time,
right
he was spawn some amateurs, man. Hey, man, it wasn't the same. It was not the same when I went to go see Tank in there with them big grown ass men fucking them up, bleeding. I was like, God damn. I was like, whoa. I said, that's your part. That's your sparring partner. I'm looking like, oh, okay. Damn. I'm looking at Devin like,
scared to talk, man. He's scared to talk.
I'm looking at Devin sparring partner like, damn, what grade you in? You in the 9th, 10th? I'm just saying, man. You ask me, that's what they I get.
Boom, boom. All right, so all right. So GOTD Media TV saying so basically what they call the Mayweather Protection Program was actually Floyd hating and trying to end Tank's career. Yep. My
Allegedly.
This is what I'm establishing, right? And I'm going through a timeline to show y'all niggas that Tank wasn't ducking shit, right? That's no time. And at the same time, I'm breaking this nigga down, right? Because he know more than what he's saying, but he's scared to talk. And we wouldn't let him go off camera and get permission to speak. I think we should have did that. I think we should have allowed him to go off camera and get permission to speak, right? It's like, all you saying is, go back to this, go back to that. Nigga, we here, nigga.
Because it's already out there. It's already, I'm giving y'all the where to go and get it.
So, why you scared to say it?
I don't need to. Go look for it. Information
nigga,
out there.
Right here.
Nigga, the information is out there. I told you where to go grab it.
Hey, I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. That's some punk shit you just said.
Well.
That's some punk shit, man. That is some scary nigga shit.
So the whole chat thing, I went deflecting questions tonight, man. Y'all tripping, man. Y'all tripping.
Yeah, it's some scary nigga shit, bro. You want some scary shit, and then you finally say it's out there, go find it. That is the most, honestly, bro, that's the most scared nigga shit I've ever heard you say in life, bro.
This is why we never getting fighters. We are never getting fighters, man.
Yo, I have never heard you sound like a scary ass nigga until right now, bro.
Hey man, as soon as I tell a fighter, do an interview, they be like, yeah, but then I say, yeah, on my brother's nah, I'm good.
Yo, real talk. Yo, in the chat. Yo, press the one if he's like a scary ass nigga. Press the 2 if he's standing up pee like a man, right? Real talk. One if
y'all is tripping, Slim. Y'all tripping.
So press the 1 if he sit down to pee, 2 if he stand up, right? There we go. We got a 1 in the house, right? Yeah, I want to see this. Oh, we got another 1 in the house. Here we go. Oh, it's a lot of 1s, man. Niggas are saying you sit down to pee, nigga. What's going on, bro? Come on, bro. So,
man.
Who you texting to ask for permission to speak,
2 1s, and somebody saying they in their mama YouTube basement is their name. Come on, man. 2 1s, and one of them name is their mama in the YouTube basement. What?
Yeah,
come on, man.
Yeah. Look at this. Deflecting, Brody. That's right, man. That's right. Scared nigga. You sound like a scary ass nigga, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, man. This nigga say that shit sound gay. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Life is good. Say you're a Muslim, you sit down. You're a Muslim. I don't know about you. Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior, fam. Real talk. Real talk. Boom, boom, man. Build or destroy. Back in the house, baby. What's good, man? What's good? Yeah, man. All right, so let's go back. Let's go back.
Man. This is a wild show tonight, man. This is a wild show.
Oh yeah, we got another number one, man. And yeah. Basically C Money. We got another number one. Cam Money and C Money, man. Yeah, we got some more number ones. Yo, and what we mean by that? One mean bitch ass nigga.
Number one.
What, yo, one. Well, so let me rephrase it since y'all say that sound gay, right? One mean a bitch ass nigga. Two mean man. Right? Yeah, so let's go right there. So one for a bitch ass nigga, two for a grown ass man. Right? There we go. That sound better, my nigga. That sound better. Come on. Box for 2-4. That sound better.
Man, this is not the gossip column, man. I ain't the gossip column.
You just said you already got it, right? You said the information's out there, right?
What did I say? I can't hold up. Y'all been on my what?
On your neck. Yeah. We can 2020 now. We can go to 2020 now.
Yeah,
so 2020,
damn,
right?
We stayed a long time in 19 for like 30 minutes.
Because 2019 was a hell of a year, right? It proves that Tank wasn't ducking shit, right? That's my whole point of all this. Tank was never ducking shit. That's my point, right? Up all night. Casual boxing talk, man. 2021, what was happening, man? 2021 is when he fought Barrios, right? With the 40, right? Keep telling these niggas.
Mario Barrios, I was at that fight down there in Atlanta. I'll never forget that, Joe. I remember shout out to Ellie and Coach Kenny got me behind the scenes on that, John.
Yeah. Yo, you got people that's rocking with you. You got people that's rocking with you in here. Yeah, you're real man. Talk, man. Yeah, you got folks that's rocking.
That Barrios, that Barrios fight was like that, man. Atlanta was lit. I ain't gonna lie. That's why it was smart for him to go back to State Farm, man. That's a great move for Tank.
I'm gonna answer life is good. Life is good. I'm asking because he said the information is already out there, right? He know the answer. I just want to do it on our show. Facts. The Willie Thomas giving you a 1, bro. We got another number 1 in here, man. Like, oh my God, man. Gio giving you a number 1, man. Like, you got holler at niggas, man. Niggas want to know what the real is.
You think I care? You think I care, man? I'm good. I'm good over here.
You been on there bullshit lately, man. What's going on, fam? All right, so yeah. So we established that Tank wasn't ducking shit. That's my whole point, right? All right, so 2021 went to 140, nigga. For me, the best fight of his career was the most exciting fight I seen Tank in, man. Real talk. Fighting a nigga at 140, bro. 140. Tank is a little nigga. Impressive, right? What's his legacy? Not ducking smoke, though. I don't think he ducking smoke. I think he got hitters in the camp. That's what I think. I think it all started by him smashing, right, a dude's daughter, and this nigga should have been going through his daughter's telephone. Right? Nigga, the fuck out your daughter's telephone, nigga. Like, come on, man. What you doing, Floyd? It's weird. It's weird to go through your daughter's telephone, man. Some weirdo shit, right? Then you hating on this young black man, right? He just being a man, bro.
Why are we talking about?
He just being a man, bro. Nah. We got these Floyd Mayweather type niggas out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that, man. Yeah. All right, so yeah, 2021, we had the Barrios fight, and this year he also had Pitbull Cruz fight. He was supposed to fight Rolly, right? So he's coming on the tail end of his contract. He's supposed to fight Rolly. Something happened with Rolly. I ain't even gonna get into, right? Allegations. They can't do the Rolly fight. They get Pitbull. You came to LA this time, right? And then we went to that joint, right? That shit was lit.
That was lit.
That shit was lit. Yeah. So you pulled up, you crashed at my spot in LA. Nice spot, right? What a nice spot.
Fire.
It was a cool spot, right? Yeah, it was a nice spot. Right? It was cool, man. Yeah. So you pulled up my spot in LA. We had a hell of a time, bro. We had a wonderful time, bro. Right? We was at the fights. We was at the press conferences, right? A same Pitbull Cruz, little midget, right? It was a hell of a fight. We at the fight in press row, Like all this is real, right? And so like, I still got my press passes, bro. It's memorabilia for me. Man. It meant a lot, man. Thank you, bro. That's what got me back.
That was a great time. Yeah.
Channel, bro.
Yeah, that was a great time. I ain't gonna lie, man. Shout out to Kelly Swanson, man. Shout out to her, man.
Yeah, right. So you was a number 2 at this time. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So 2021 lit, the Pitbull Cruz fight, the Rolly fight ain't happened. Floyd is insisting that he fights this bum named Rolly Romero. And Tank, no. So Tank right now, right?
Nah, I didn't Tank go. What was the Rolly fight?
That ain't happened yet. That's 2022. It ain't happened yet.
Was that New York? Was that New York?
That was New York, right? But we ain't there yet. Still in 2021. I'm establishing the fact that Tank was never ducking shit, right? I'm going year by year, niggas, right? All y'all niggas say Tank was a duck. I'm proving to y'all niggas he ain't ducking, man. It's been Floyd Mayweather the whole time, bro. So we established that all these legacy fights, right? The Loma fight, Floyd said no. The Gary Russell Jr. fight, no, right? Hold on, man. Where we at? The Tevin Farmer fight, no, right? There are more fights Floyd just keeps saying no to, man. But he's insisting that this man fights Rolly Romero. He is insisting that this man fights Rolly Romero, bro. Oh, and the whole time, Tank is telling everybody, man, this dude is trash. Tank is telling everybody, this nigga is trash, man. He's trash. His trainer's trash. His trainer look like Booker T, right? He's going in, right? Floyd is giving me a trash ass nigga with a trash ass trainer to fight, and I want legacy fights, right? That means like this is really what's happening in Tank's like career, right? Right? And y'all wonder why he's saying fuck Floyd, man. I'm about to fight Jake Paul because of the fuck shit Floyd been doing for the past 2 years, right? We established that Floyd been doing fuck shit since he went through his daughter's phone, which is weird, nigga.
Yo, man, I can't believe they go at that Tank like this, man. I don't know what they expected out of him, man.
No, I'm just saying. So I'm letting all these niggas know, man. Like, y'all getting on my man Tank, right? When it wasn't Tank none of this time, bro. Where we go? So what year we in? 2021.
I don't blame him for taking. I don't blame him for taking the Jake Paul fight, man. I don't blame him. Go get that bag, Slim.
What else happened in 2021? Right? Floyd making it up to him. He gonna make you like the fight that happened in LA. The fight happened in Los Angeles, nigga. What happened in 2021? The Diddy party, nigga. He picked Tank up. That was in 2021. And Tank's like, man, all these LA niggas is weird, man. These Hollywood niggas is weird as fuck, right? Floyd got me hanging around a bunch of weirdos like him. A bunch of niggas who probably go through their daughter's phone. Right? You feel what I'm saying? Weird as baby oil nigga, right? Like
I was about to say something, man. But I was about to say something, but now I ain't bringing that up on here because I ain't trying to get flagged. But I was about to say something though.
You can speak in code, nigga. I'll let us, man. Let's make the show interesting.
No, you're right with the whole Hollywood thing. Remember who Floyd was allegedly rolling with during that time?
Who's Floyd rolling with at that time, man?
Remember trying to be his mentor, Brother Polite.
Oh yeah, Brother Polite, another weirdo. Another weirdo, man. And Tank is like, all right, so now I'm definitely leaving Mayweather Promotions.
See, I ain't even want to see, man. You got me started, man. Let me shut up.
So no, I'm just telling you what happened. So they was in this 2021, bro. So they in Los Angeles because it wasn't just for the fight. He was hanging out in Los Angeles. He was in Bel Air, went to the Diddy parties, right? Hanging out with Chris Brown, them niggas. Right, if you're hanging with Chris Brown, it's gonna be real niggas around Chris Brown, right? So it fooled him. It fooled him because if you hanging with Chris Brown, hang with real niggas and be smashing some bad joints, right? Like, because I know the niggas that was like protecting Chris Brown, right? Real talk. I know the niggas that probably got him too, right? So what I'm telling you right there, right? Tank got tricked into it, right? Floyd introduced him to these weird niggas like himself. He's moving up the food chain and seeing that the niggas at the top are really like not cool individuals, bro. These ain't people you really want to hang with if you're a real nigga. I'm just telling y'all some real shit about Hollywood, bro. And that's when Tank knew he was leaving Mayweather Promotions. He knew he was getting the fuck off Mayweather Promotion squad, man. Weird ass niggas going through your daughter's phone. Been mad at me for like 5 years now.
Why you keep bringing that up? God damn.
Nah, I'm just telling you what's going on, bro. So now let's roll in 2022.
Oh man, oh my God.
Roll in 2022. The Rolly Ramiro fight happens, right? And then the whole time, Tank is like, man, Floyd done pressed me to fight this trash ass nigga, bro. I've been asking this nigga for legacy fights the whole time. The whole motherfucking time I've been asking this nigga for legacy fights.
I think I saw that fight at home. I was at home for that fight. What was that fight at?
That was in New York, the Rolly fight. I was at the bar watching that joint.
I forgot what Tank fight I went to in Brooklyn though. I can't even remember, man, because a fight
the Rolly
broke out
fight in Brooklyn. The Rolly fight. It was at the Barclays Center. It was the Rolly fight.
What other Tank fight the other time he fought in Brooklyn? Who else he fought in Brooklyn? Damn, I can't remember being at that Rolly fight. You sure it was Rolly?
Nah, man, you ain't tricking me off my.
No. I'm just trying to remember the time I went to Brooklyn for the fight. I don't remember it was the Rolly fight though. I thought it was a different fight.
That was the Rolly fight, right? And so now we also got what happened in 2022, right? This is when Floyd mad at Tank, kicking him out the gym and shit, right? Mm-hmm. Continued Mayweather hate, right? Still think Devin Haney better than him, right? Real talk. We're gonna go all the way to the Jake Paul fight. I'm going through this entire timeline till we get to the Jake Paul fight, right? Because people think I'm hating on Floyd. Nah, nigga, I got receipts, right? I got receipts. Real talk. Tank ain't duck shit, bruh. So here we going, right? So I think he had just the Rolly fight that year. Then we get to
man, he ducking that rematch.
Yo. So we in 2022.
Your boy ducking that Lamont rematch though. He is ducking that.
We in 2022, right? We in 2022, right? So we in 2022. What else happened? Legal issues, baby mama drama, right? Get some things like that. Baby mama starts tripping now. Leave that bitch alone. He should, but he ain't stupid with that. A lot of us get stupid when it come to that, right? My little brother, rest in peace, was especially stupid when it came to that, right? So we're gonna keep it going, man. So what we got, man? Where we at? Yeah, Floyd kicked him out the gym because he mad, right? And then we start in 2023, right? We start in 2023. He goes to DC. He does the Hector Luis Garcia fight on his own. It's a success. It's a success. It's a success. Floyd mad as fuck. Not only is it a success, right? Tank on his own puts together the Ryan Garcia fight on his own, right? Right? Is that what happened, right? What happened? What happened when he put together the Ryan Garcia fight? Floyd pulls up with the contract. Nah, Slim, you ain't cutting me out of this. You ain't cutting me out of this. But
Floyd was there. Floyd was there.
Floyd pulled up with the contract. You ain't cutting me out of this, right? But now, going all the way back, right, to 2016, I've been trying to get legacy fights, and you've been saying no, right? But now when I make my own legacy fight, you're like, nah, let me in on that. Why the fuck wasn't you trying to make these fights happen when I was on Mayweather Promotions, nigga? Like, real talk, man. Like, the niggas got to keep it real out here, bro. Right? And y'all keep talking about Tank was ducking this. Tank wasn't ducking shit, Slim. When Tank was on his own, he was trying to make these fights happen, right? Floyd jumped back into the scene with that shit, man.
Oh, man.
With that bullshit. So, no, I'm establishing what's going on. I'm making a case.
I know.
What else happened in 2023, fam? After the Garcia fight? What happened? The nigga went to jail, bro. The nigga went to jail with a petty-ass judge. Right? And that's how he wrapped up his 2023. He come home, right? And where we at now? We in 2024. Here we go. He's coming home. Now we back to where we started. We in 2024, niggas. Tank is home, right? He's talking to Al. But when you're talking to Al, who are you talking to? Right? He get that Al tells him, I got a bigger deal for you than Floyd Mayweather got. Tank said, let's get it. But you got to fight people. Let's get it. Right? I ain't scared of shit. I've been trying to fight people the whole time. This bitch ass hating ass nigga who's promoting me was keeping me away from these fights. You telling me you about to get me a bag? Nigga, I'm naming names. Shakur, where you at? Devin Haney, where you at? Lomachenko, where you at? I'm on my own. I just put together the Ryan Garcia fight on my own, nigga. On my motherfucking own, right? And then the hating ass nigga come right back, get a piece of that, right? Now I'm trying to put together all these fights. Think I'm talking to Al, but I may be talking to this hating ass nigga on the other end of the line, right? I am not. Tank, you were never talking to Al, my guy. That's my point. You were never talking to Al Haymon. It was Floyd the whole time, man. He was planning the shit when you was in jail with them Hollywood weirdos, nigga. Them same Hollywood weirdos.
Hey, Slim, don't it remind you of Scooby-Doo? You know, at the end of Scooby-Doo, when they captured the people and they take the mask off, he thought it was Al, took that motherfucker off, it was Floyd. I thought I was talking to Al, but it was Floyd.
You was never talking to Al, bro. You was never talking to Al, bro. That's the thing, bro. You were never talking to Al, Slim. Never. Floyd Mayweather and them Hollywood weirdos was plotting on you when you was in jail, bro. That's all it was. He don't want to see you shine. He don't want you to get legacy fights, right? Especially without him. That's a fact, bro. So now y'all wondering why Tank acting the way he do, right? Y'all seen what happened last year, right? He had the Frank Martin fight, then couldn't get a motherfucking fight, right? Couldn't buy a fight. Real talk, bro. Had to settle on Lamont Roach, right? And then that's how I'm thinking. If you're talking to Floyd, you're talking to Al. You see that production? Janky as a motherfucker.
Yeah, it was bad, young. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, because you know I've been to them joints. That was the worst.
All right, so yeah, so now you got a
again. Remember they had that influencers with the Lucky Green suit on, that Lucky Charm suit on, dude, and shit. I was like, what the hell is going on? Where Brian Cuss at? I was like, where my boy Brian Cuss at? I was like, what the hell is going on, man? That joke was terrible.
The only dudes that was keeping it real with Tank were Paul brothers. Only and his Baltimore family, right? Calvin and Kenny, right? But they probably ain't know everything that was going on behind the scenes. I don't think Tank let them know everything, right? So now we going back, right? You got this hating ass weirdo that goes to his daughter's phone, right? You know what I'm saying? Plotting on you from jail, right? That's what it looked like to me while you in jail. You come home, you think you about to get a bag. That was a lie, right? And you prove that you wanted all the smoke. Real talk, right? And then all of a sudden you can't buy a fight. Right after you set up your own super fight. So you set up your own super fight, right? Tank did that by himself, bro. Floyd out and help him with that, man. Tank did that, man. Tank put together the Ryan Garcia fight and got 1.2 million pay-per-view buys, man. He did it on his goddamn self, man. Real talk. Didn't need Floyd for that shit, right? Floyd mad now. Floyd mad, right? Because Floyd a petty, vindictive mug, man, right? He get his Hollywood weirdo homies and start plotting on this youngin. That's allegedly, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm about to say allegedly.
That's what it looked like to me, right? And y'all talking about my man, my youngin ducking smoke. He ain't ducking shit. He put together the super fight. He wanted to put together more fights, right? He wanted 7 fights. He wanted 7 fights with all the names to get his fucking legacy, bro.
And Shakur said there was some bullshit about he got sent something. He said, man, that shit ain't true. You believe that?
I believe they lowballed Shakur.
He said they ain't sent him shit.
Because
I'm talking about back then. when they said that when Steven Espinosa said they offered him a 1-fight deal, he turned it down. He said he ain't get offered shit.
You got to listen to what Steven Espinosa said. Listen to what they say. He said we had preliminaries. Yeah, preliminaries, right? Preliminaries is what happens before you send the contract. And he said, I'm not interested in doing this 1-fight lowball offer, and they didn't do anything else. That's what Shakur is telling y'all niggas. He been telling niggas this shit. But people ain't listening to what's being said because they don't know what's being said. Right? Just gonna run with it. He does. No, they had a preliminary with Shakur Stevenson. They gave him a lowball 1-fight offer. He said, why would I do that shit when I got Turkey out of shit over here? Right? Eddie introduced me to Turkey. I'm about to get crazy bad. Right? Why would I sign why would I agree to a 1-fight lowball offer? Come on, man. And I believe if they did it to Shakur, I know they probably most likely did that shit to Pitbull as well. Pitbull said, okay, you want me to rematch Tank? How much we talking about? Oh, I got to fight, homie. Talk to me after my fight. Right? Because you can't tell niggas, hell nah, because that's a bag. Like, man, you know what? I'm going to make an excuse. That's my fight. I got to fight. Let me handle Valenzuela. Right? So, it goes back to this. Floyd and those Hollywood weirdos, right? And think about it. These are the type of jokes they make. And real talk, they're con men, hustlers, and scammers,
hey,
bro.
I wonder if they're going to try to do Lamont a solid, try to give him a pit bull fight.
Lamont will do the Shakur fight, most likely, right? But I'm not leaving.
I'm not
talking about Lamont, nigga. Fuck Lamont Roach, nigga. I'm not changing the subject, nigga. Fuck Lamont Roach, nigga. You know, man. Real talk,
man, why you going on my youngin', man? Because I bring him up, man. Damn, man.
Yeah, real talk, man. So, all right, so we established the fact 2024 was a complete bad shit in the bed moment, right? Lamont Roach fight getting pushed back, right? Now we in this year, 2025. 2025, right? 2025, right? This year. This is where we at now, right? They do the Lamont Roach fight. It's a disaster. They got to rob Lamont Roach, right? Tank is off his game dealing with these Hollywood clowns, man. They got him talking to people he think is Al Haymon, right? They laugh at him the whole time. What did they successfully do? They successfully held him back and kept him from reaching his full potential financially for 2 straight motherfucking years, right? Y'all trying to say my young and ducking people. Tank ain't ducking shit, man. He wanted these fights. He got some weirdo haters fucking sabotaging his career, in my opinion, allegedly, right? Like, that would look like to me, right? So now we come in here, right? Tank said, fuck y'all niggas. I'm doing the Jake Paul fight. Because who were the only people keeping it real with him the whole time in that 2-year span? The Paul brothers. The only people coming to him straight up on that side of the world, right, with the Hollywood weirdos, were the Paul brothers. Because the Paul brothers roll in that world too.
Hey.
Right?
Hey, hey, y'all, this is wild. Getting Lamont on that undercard. Get Lamont on that undercut.
I'm about to get muted, Slim. Like, real talk, bro.
What's wrong with that?
The whole time, right? We got these Hollywood weirdos, right? Sabotaging the career of Gervonta Tank Davis for 2 straight motherfucking years, right? They tried to initiate him into Diddy parties. Said, y'all niggas is weird, right? They tried to sabotage him with shit fights, right? After he put together his own fight. Tank put that together, Slim. The biggest fight of his career he did without Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather stepped in on that shit, bro. Come on, man. Now I need all y'all niggas now tell me Tank ducking. And tell me Tank win for taking the Jake Paul fight. Tell me Tank. Now, after hearing all of that, right?
No. You wrong. I just thought about it. You wrong.
No, time out, man. Let me finish.
You said he did that without Floyd. Remember,
man. Yeah, Floyd came in with a contract later, right? That's all true, right? You ain't changing the subject, bro. So after hearing all of that shit, right? How can y'all diss Tank Davis for taking the Jake Paul fight? That's all I'm saying. I said all that to say that. Now you can say whatever the fuck you want to say, Slim. I laid it all down. You were number 1 tonight, right? Now, not in life, but tonight, right? You've been. I think you working for Floyd Mayweather, bro. I think you working for Floyd Mayweather at this point, bro. You got a Floyd check, like, yo, keeping it real. After hearing all of that, right? I need somebody in the chat to tell me Tank wrong for taking the Jake Paul fight when the Paul brothers were the only ones keeping it real with him.
Man, he don't want that smoke with Lamont, man.
Yeah.
Slim's scared. He's scared.
That's right. The subject, nigga. Change the subject. That's right. You can't. I laid it all down, bro. And if you don't understand what happened with Gervonta Tank Davis throughout this entire career since signing with Floyd,
he didn't want to challenge himself to fight Lamont in the
now
rematch.
Now you just talking. That's right.
I'm just keeping it real.
No. Now you're just talking, right? Because we've already established that you're scared to talk about the real shit, right? The reason I stayed in 2019, right? because I wanted to see if you were gonna keep it real, and you were not keeping it real, right? And I can't respect anything you're saying because you didn't keep it real about 2019, right? So everything you're saying right now has no weight. Has no weight, bro. No fucking weight at all, bro.
You wildin'.
Boom. Lord Zed feeling it, man. Real talk, man.
Man, I ain't trying to hear that, man. Man, shout out to my squad, Dunbar, man.
He said Dunbar. We talking about grown man shit, not high school shit, bro. It's grown man bit. We just sat here and discussed Tank Davis' entire career, right? This show, we went down the timeline of Tank Davis' entire career, right? We knew who the weirdo was that was hating on him. The same type of nigga that go through his daughter's phone, right? Ain't a real man going through his daughter's phone, bro. That shit your mama do.
Hey, man, he need to hire you for PR.
Your mama do.
No, real talk, Slim. He need to hire you for PR right now, man. We don't talk about this nigga for 2 hours, man. Like he about to go into the Hall of, like he about to go into the fucking Hall of Fame tonight, man. I'm like, I can't believe we talked 2 hours on Tank, man.
About Tank Davis, the dude that's who's lighting up the algorithm right now, right? Everybody who doing something on boxing right now is talking about Tank Davis, Slim, and nobody breaking it down like that. There's nobody on YouTube that's give you the thorough breakdown. I just gave you a Tank Davis's career and showed you why the nigga was never ducking, right? He was dealing with a weirdo nigga, man.
Nigga, you gonna hear this take tomorrow on your favorite channel tomorrow.
He was dealing with a Hollywood weirdo, bro.
They gonna steal this tape, and you gonna hear it on the biggest platforms tomorrow. Yeah, they gonna run this job. They gonna run it.
And it all comes down to this one thing, right?
Now what the chat got to do when they hear this bullshit, right, on other platforms that they doing, my brother's taking shit. Y'all got to jump in that chat. Jump in that motherfucking chat.
This ain't bull. This is real shit. Like I establish shit with timelines and dates, man. Real talk, some real shit, bro. Tank's been dealing with a Hollywood weirdo, bro.
And I'm trying to tell you, man, the bigger platforms are gonna steal this. They gonna steal it. Slim, y'all got this. Y'all got the help. Y'all got to jump in that chat and let them know where it came from first, man.
Started right when this nigga went through his daughter's phone. It all started with that. That's how it all went down. That's a fact, bro. It's real talk, bro. He been trying to get. He had it in for Tank since then, and he ain't never let it go. He ain't never let it go, bro. Because what he saw on that phone traumatized him. That's why you don't go through your daughter's phone, Slim. Her mama do that. You let her mama do shit like that. That's real talk. Come on, man.
No, oh my bad, man. I was thinking about that Tank joint, right? with the rematch, right? Like right after the press conference, I keep going back to after that press conference. He was like, man, Slim, I ain't trying to run this back, man. Next, man. I'm trying to tell you, Lamont, that damn it.
Hold on, time out. Let me answer my nigga Hannibal real quick. It has nothing to do with Tank though, right? It's been 2 years. Hannibal, you ain't listening, fam. You ain't listening, fam. I started off the top of it with it. The top of
when you're talking the floor, you're talking to Al. When you're talking to Al, you're talking to Floyd. You don't see Al, so that means Al is Floyd. Come on, man.
Al is Floyd. That's some Hollywood weirdo shit. They do shit like that. They do shit like that. Like watch all of those con man movies, man. These Hollywood weirdos do shit like that in real life, bro. Real life. They walk around in disguises. It's funny to them, bro. They pretend to be people that they're not. You're dealing with a world of make-believe. They take this shit to real life, bro. Tank got played, bro. Tank, you would never.
Here's the thing, and if they think you on that book, and if they think you're bullshit, and the prime example is Esteem and what the lady going through. You see, she was about to run her goddamn mouth. You see what they did? Shut the fuck up. We send you to this little cupcake camp and chill. So shut the fuck up,
bro. I'm just telling you, the game is weird out here, bro. They control a lot of shit. They control the news. Like I'm gonna tell you how they get away with lying to y'all on the news, right? What y'all think is the news is not the news. It's a legal definition for what the news is, right? The press has certain legal like guidelines they gotta follow. So how they do it? They do it with niggas like us. We're called pundits, right? We can share our opinion, right? And if it's a pundit show, we can make shit up. right? But if you want the news, you gotta go to the Associated Press, nigga, the BBC, nigga, shit like that, right? The shit y'all think is news is not the news. Hollywood weirdos know this shit. They make the news up all the time, right? They make up shit all the time. They are not above pretending to be Al Haymon, right? To trick you out of a bag. Because you got to think of the type of money they can get for doing shit like that, bruh.
Facts. Hey, Slim, I gotta get some sleep. I got take my baby to school in the morning. It's 2 a.m. 2:24 a.m. on the East Coast, Slim. I'm about to die.
Chat. I know y'all see what I was doing tonight. That's why I couldn't chop it up with y'all in the chat. We're gonna chop it up. We definitely gonna chop it up later, man. Yo, salute to everybody in the chat.
Hey,
Lord said, paid in fools, Hannibal, man.
Salute to the
man.
whole chat, man,
Real
for
talk,
rocking
man.
out with us tonight in this early AM hours of the morning.
The exclusive artist, salute, man. Real talk, man. Boxing with 2-4. Man, let's keep it going, man. Like, yo, everybody in the chat, yo, y'all rocking with us, man. We're rocking with you, fam. That's real. Anthony Robinson. Real talk. Build or destroy, my nigga, man. Come on, man.
Salute.
On, yeah, I usually chop it up with you. I couldn't tonight because I had the latest case out, right? Had the latest case out for y'all.
Man, I felt like I was in court, man. I'm glad court over with.
Now, for everybody, when y'all hear Mo say Tank been in his whole career, refer them this live. Refer, because we go year by year. What was happening with Tank every year, right? And there's one thing in common. There was a weirdo who goes through his daughter's phone that didn't believe in him anyway, that's been trying to sabotage him from day one. And when he got out of the contract with this weirdo ass nigga who hangs with Hollywood weirdos, right? His own fight, right? And that Hollywood weirdo worked his way back into that shit, right? And then not only that, when he went to jail, so all of a sudden he's talking to Al, right? And then somebody lied to him and said they got a deal for him that's bigger than Floyd, right? Right? They said this shit. It was a lie, right? The only thing they did was keep him out of big fights for 2 more years. And there we go. And that's what I'm talking about, Hannibal. Like real talk.
And there you have it. And there you got it.
Real talk, man. Yo, salute to everybody in the chat, man. Yo, I'm Scooter Powell, casual boxing fan, bro. Real
on the
talk,
ropes
man.
boxing, in the trenches football.
Also known as the ghostwriter of boxing, bro. Hey, bro, I'm gonna tell you straight up, man. You keep running with that football shit. I ain't fucking with you no more, bro. Straight up, man. That ain't even funny, bro. I'm telling you, real talk,
man. Stop crying about that, man. Damn, I got to hit on the ropes.
I ain't fucking with that football shit, son. Like I'm real with you, bro. Yo, I ain't got YouTube
crying about 14.
Cam money.
Crying about some real talk.
Cam money, man. Real talk, man. Yeah. We're real talk, man. Everybody in the chat, top tier CEO, man. Real talk, man. Yo, we talk Larry Benson, my nigga, man. We talking boxing, man. Casual boxing talk, man. Casual boxing talk, man. Yeah.
Hell to the Redskins, I'm out.
It's been a great show tonight,
Hell to the Redskins, I'm out. Hell to the Redskins.
Yeah. Yo, everybody, yo. The ghostwriter of boxing signing off. Peace.